my brand is like this is why my brand is the type of brand to where if I had a blue check, they'd be mad at me, bro. Like I'd be a sellout in the people's eyes, bro. I'm like I know how some people feel, but a majority feel like I'm one of the good ones out here, man. And if it ever got out there, hey, bro, he sold his soul for the ELO check. I don't know. I feel like I disappointed too many people, bro.
I've been watching Record of Ragnarok lately, and I ain't gonna lie to you. You sound like a real zero right now.
Hey,
and
chill,
I don't want to, and I don't want to have to be the Buddha in your life, but I will be the Buddha in your life and tell you, Sage,
yes,
you over there seeking all this hoopla from other people, when in reality, happiness is only gonna start when you find it in yourself, gang.
Hey, I ain't seeking happiness, but I don't want to disappoint nobody.
You worried about disappointing this person or that person? Let me ask you, when them bills come in at the end of the month,
yeah,
who worried about you being disappointed at that point? Who's in that room with you,
not
seeing if you disappointed or not?
23.
Hey, but you right. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that you ain't got a good point, but it's just it's the principle. And even in myself, bro, it's like I bought a blue check. Like, and all the shit I be saying about ELO, that motherfucker, all the shit I be saying, I'm gonna be the one paying them.
And you know what's crazy? You pay him $11, and then you tweet 5 tweets saying, "Yo, this nigga Elon a bitch," and you make it back. That's crazy, right? You might make more. Type shit.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know, bro. Yeah, this kid's good. This kid makes a good pitch. It's just it's not comforting, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's not comforting. Do we have to do the intro again?
Nah, we don't.
Okay. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I know you got it. I know Soul's got it. Omar probably gonna get it soon.
No, I got it.
Omar already got it.
Well, shit, me.
Hey, but that's why I got it. I seen Holla. That nigga Omar said, "Yeah, no one text me. No one text me. Only hit me up on Twitter. Me, yeah. This nigga Omar's trying to get his check too. I see it,
bruh. I feel like it's just I'd sell out, bro. It's a game time decision, bro. It's a questionable decision, bro. It's easy money. There's no cap. All it takes, especially the way I tweet, we discussed that before we would hit the go live button. The way I tweet, easy, no cap. It just takes one of my underrated anime type shit, but. That's
I ain't never known a nigga to be scared of easy money. Is that easy bread?
Oh my god!
Easy bread.
Akira.
Oh my god. I can't. Fuck out of here.
That's not what I'm going for, bro. But go ahead, man.
We got some stuff to talk about here. I'm not gonna re-intro this just because this is the second stream. Well, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We will be on Twitch September 1st. All that news, all that jazz, etc. Let's keep it a buck on Twitch. I guess I want to start here. Have y'all heard that? Have y'all heard what's been going on with Stephen A?
Yes, but I haven't clicked it. I haven't clicked it because I assumed we'd be talking about it. I'm glad I assumed that because I think that's the thumbnail. But I didn't click any of it. I want to live react to it.
Oh no!
Maybe I should stop doing that.
Yeah, stop doing that because we cannot play ESPN on here. So.
I'll play muted. Go ahead.
We talking about the Lonzo shit?
Yeah, the Lonzo Ball shit. Essentially, Damo, go ahead, introduce the topic.
My whole thing is, essentially what happens. Stephen A goes on the podcast, goes on the show, and he's talking about basically he heard rumblings, as you know, Stephen A hears rumblings. He heard Lonzo Ball unhealthy. He's not even able to sit down because his knee's in so much pain. Lonzo, quiet, passive as he is, goes and basically is like, Stephen A, what is you talking about? And shows the video of him standing up, sitting down on that knee. And Stephen A, instead of just saying, oh, okay, well, my sources were wrong, decides to triple down and basically say, bro, you not healthy. Now, I will say I didn't see the full extent of the clip of his response.
Now,
I heard him not apologize and double down. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care what Stephen A has to say because he's a clown at this point. So at
I'm
that's
watching
as
the
far
double
as it's
down
gonna
right now,
go.
by the way.
Yeah, he doubled
So-
down and is essentially saying, "Oh, you're unhealthy," things of that nature. But go ahead, Omar.
So there's some clips we can't watch because some of this was done on YouTube, some of this was done on ESPN, and Lonzo just did this from his home. So Stephen A says, I quote, I've heard, well, let me say the headline was Lonzo Ball missed the entire 23-24 NBA season. Ball has not played an NBA game since January 14th, 2022. Stephen A says, quotes, I've heard that it's even hard for Lonzo to get up from the sitting position. Now that's key. So Lonzo takes it upon himself to do this. Oh wait, this is from Ball's World.
Stephen A, who are your sources, bro? Please tell me who your sources are. Come on, man.
GG's.
Come on, man. You gotta stop yapping. And I actually like you, man. I don't even know you like that, but I like you. I'm coming back, man. Come on.
Now a lot of people had the jokes about it. A lot of people had the sentiments behind it. I think I know why my side is lagging now, but a lot of people had jokes behind it. A lot of people had sentiments behind it, but they basically said, you can even tell.
Yeah, nah. Some people was like, and I'm not a part of them. I swear. I think he'll be fine at some point. Needs to take his time, but some people was like, yeah, that nigga knees was hurt after that jump type shit. It was fucking. It was fun. It was funny as shit. Probably some validity because he's obviously flexing a bad knee, but no, I do think he's recovering pretty well, and I think sitting up obviously was.
Y'all remember that one? It's a TikTok or a witchamajig video where dude is like drinking a personal shot of Henny, and then he chokes on. His like, cut the camera, cut. That's what Lonzo was like. Soon as he squatted a couple of times, niggas said, cut the camera, get the ice. Ah.
That nigga said, "Woo, this shit hurt." Not "woo" in the video. He
Yeah,
said, "Woo, that damn bitch hurt."
And then,
bro.
hey, Jello was like, and cut. Woo. But so nevertheless, it's fun. I think why this is so funny is because just 2 weeks ago, Stephen A was on the Paul George podcast talking about, if I'm proven to be wrong, I'm gonna apologize just like how I criticize. So if I criticize you publicly, I'm gonna apologize publicly. I did it with AI. I did it with Glenn Robinson. I apologized to Carmelo because he was talking about being wrong and apologizing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So based off of what we've seen so far, he is proven wrong. But he goes back on ESPN to say, quote, you really going to sit poolside on the bench and think because you are getting up and sitting down that makes you healthy? Bro, you ain't healthy. All right. So that's one.
Single leg box squat.
And two about this is what he said on his own personal YouTube channel, which I think we can watch.
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure we're fine.
Why are you making a video? Now, if I couldn't go off camera, I didn't want to go off camera because of the lighting in my studio here. Do y'all know I can get up and sit down, get up and sit down, and get up and sit down all night long? Does that mean that I can run the hell up and down the damn court 94 feet?
Shit, not on one leg.
Side on a bench, getting up on one knee. You think that shows that you're healthy? You gonna call me yapping when I have all of this information in front of me? Would you like me to tell where you had surgery and exactly what date you had surgery on? Would you like me to get the names of the doctors? I do have them. I know the actual doctors that operate.
This is turning left.
The actual locations. Of course, I wouldn't do something like that to you, bro. I would never do something like that. That's none of my business. That's none of anybody's business.
All of a sudden, he has standards, right?
Come on, bro.
Crazy.
By the way, just flexed his power.
In June, the Bulls officially announced that you would be out for an indefinite period of time.
That's
and
true.
Speculation is that you were going to miss the whole season.
That's
even though
true.
you're coming back, at the very least, it isn't expected that you'll be available to play until January of 2024. So you missed 42 games 2 seasons ago. You missed the entire season last season. You're scheduled to miss this season up until January. upcoming. And you gonna sit poolside and ask why I'm yapping and who are my sources just because you getting bouncing up and down on one knee?
Pause. Super fucking pause.
Yo!
That's a crazy ass pause.
So I seen chat spam it. I was gonna say it. I didn't know what the fuck the term was. I'll use the term to sound smarter. HIPAA, hyper, whatever rules. I knew it had to be against the rules. You can't do that, right? Like that's what my first thought was. I was like, wait, I don't think you can do that. I think you'll actually be in like major trouble if you do that, right? Like something about that's wrong, right? I want to say, because worst case, morally wrong, federal activity. But what I'm assuming is you just can't do that, right?
Yeah, I mean it's illegal.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool.
For them to be passing out medical information like that is
Crazy.
it's illegal. And mind you, I can't verify if what Stephen A said is true about who he has, what source, et cetera, et cetera. But if he does have the medical information about Lonzo Ball, that's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. Yeah. That's a license removal. That's a lot of big things to give the medical information to Stephen A. Smith. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't vouch for that. But let's just say it is true. Fuck this guy, Stephen A. Smith, to be quite honest with you. No, because you're being obtuse.
Super
obtuse. One or two things, and I'll address the devil's advocate point. But go on.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead, because I'm about to refresh. My page because this nigga's obtuse.
So I know what Dama's gonna do and what Omar's gonna do. I might even personally agree with them, maybe not to their level. But what I think is going on, my personal theory, dead ass, he didn't see the clip. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the Lonzo clip until just now. If you look at the headline, I'm sorry, meaning to fry. If you look at the headline, that shit says, where'd you get your sources from? I can guarantee you, all Stephen A did was hear about him sitting up, probably watched the video on mute, and was just like, oh, where I get my sources from? Either that, or he is being emotional and obtuse and or starting a beef just for content. Very possible. But me personally, there's a good chance that motherfucker just like watched the video on mute, saw him sit up, saw the headline, where your sources from, and was like, oh, word? Bet. Because that response to such a surface level video is kind of crazy. Like, even if Lonzo was being a smart ass, he wasn't nearly enough of a fuck you kind of video on some like, yeah, you're wrong, I hate you shit to warrant that response from Stephen A. So unless Stephen A is just that fucking crazy, and he could be, I think this is just a situation where he probably just dragging it a bit. And it's probably because he didn't even watch the fucking video. Because when I seen the Lonzo video just now, it wasn't that offensive at all. He was like, this nigga's wrong, and I'm coming back. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's what killed it for me. He was clearly saying or sticking on the fact that you claimed that your sources told you that he was having trouble sitting down, and he was just showing, yeah, that's not true. I don't know what you're talking about in the public perception or in the public eye about me, but that right there, that's not true. So for you to take that, spin it to, oh, my sources is wrong, you not healthy. No one is arguing about him being healthy. You said the kid couldn't sit down. You said the man couldn't sit down, having trouble sitting and standing because of his knee. And he's telling you that's not true. But you can't even just say, okay, I was wrong about that. You have to be Stephen A. right all the time, man. Hey, man, I get it. I whatever. I just can't respect that. Especially like Omar said, you just spoke about how you're able to take accountability if you're wrong, and you apologize in public. You're wrong in the situation. But instead of doing that, you triple dog down. I can expose everything. I can tell you what doctor used, what surgical tool on what knee, in which CL it was. No one said anything about that. But you want to prove that you're Stephen A. Smith, you're well connected, you want to swing your dick around, and you don't want to just admit that you're wrong. So that was a weak ass move, in my opinion.
So I'll add this because I was thinking about it as I was talking. There's a world in which Stephen A. could have been he could have had somebody at the doctor's office And if it's an LA surgeon, it's probably only one surgeon at that practice, two surgeons at that practice, whatever. And so this is Dr. Jacobs' office, right? And Dr. Jacobs in the waiting room for the surgery, or had somebody had walked by or whatever, and they saw Lonzo Ball in there in either the waiting room or in a chair, and then they watched Lonzo Ball get up, and he was doing this. So right. I don't want to necessarily, before the comments come to the conclusion that we're just jumping to conclusions or we're just stupid because we didn't take in all these considerations. I took in all those things. We took in all those things. But at the end of the day, like Damo said, we know, and that we're not talking about him being healthy. Lonzo isn't claiming necessarily to be healthy. That's why he ended the message with, I'll be back in January. I'll be back. It's not back from summer break, my nigga, because he would have been back in October. He's coming back because he's injured. He knows that he's injured. He's clearly addressing. It's the reason why he did one-legged squats. The fact that he can't get up from a chair, which is shown to be false. It's crazy. I wouldn't even be mad, and maybe I need to watch the whole clip from ESPN, but we can't watch it on here. Maybe I need to watch the whole clip from ESPN. But maybe he said in that comment, hey man, he can get up from a chair, so what? But that don't make you still healthy. I guess I would give him a little grace. But dog, I literally watched that whole thing with him and Paul George. You said if you were wrong, you would admit that you were wrong. You did not say, if I'm wrong, I'm going to move the goalpost in a way that'll still make me seem right. Now, me, Omar, I ain't going to lie. If I'm wrong, I'm moving that goalpost. It just is what it is. Y'all ain't never going to catch me. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't never going to catch me wrong. And that's a fucking fact. But if you're going to sit here and trying to be cool with Paul George, he has little Cartier glasses on, little button-up shirt. Nigga, your hairline is still far back, extremely far back.
Hey, chill. My man got style, man.
No, bruh. No. And I don't even want to attack that because I know he gets sensitive. But you're being obtuse in the situation. Like that's literally not what niggas was addressing. And I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah, y'all already know I hate when there's one of my pet peeves about humans. It's when they act overly obtuse, when you understand what someone is trying to portray, even if they don't say it in the correct way, but you are so obsessed with winning the argument and it's not a professional debate that you therefore play stupid. I can't stand it. One of the worst things that humans do all the fucking time. But what Stephen A is truly in violation of here is kind of what Omar and Damo said. But like to dumb it down even further, it's just something you don't do when you're on the internet. You never preach a message and then get caught being a hypocrite. I'm telling you now, you do it. It's one of the 7 deadly sins on this internet shit. If Sage is on some anime is cool, anime is great shit, and then one day there's a clip that surfaces of me basically bullying this motherfucker for Naruto running or some shit, I'm telling you, you wouldn't think it, but niggas would be tight. Like it's just something you don't do. So if there's a clip going around of everybody giving you your comeuppance on all that shit, and you have done it in the past, which is the crazy thing. I don't even think he was lying when he said it. That whenever I'm wrong, I'll be the first person to come out and say I'm wrong. And then here you are just like flagrantly dodging it. And I know if he's seen this, he'd probably just be on a rant and cuss us out too. But it's just like, bro, you know what he was trying to disprove. You know what his intent was. So even if you were saying something different, then just say that. Just say, hey, bro, I was really talking about your health. Obviously, you can get it from a chair. My bad. Or don't even say my bad if you really want to be 10 toes. But if you just be like, all right, you right. Getting up from a chair is crazy. But I still don't think you're healthy, bro. But instead, he came on it in like I'm the Godfather villainous ass way. It's just a little weird.
And they wonder why they have these like super strange relationships with
Yeah, and then why the players don't like us? I don't know. He literally said, Lonzo in the video, I like you. I don't know much about you, but I like you. And then this is the response.
He went to when he was on Paul George's shit, he was doing all this caping and preaching. Y'all gotta understand, we got jobs, man. We got jobs. We gotta ask those questions. Okay, Paul George's like, yeah, I understand. We come to a better understanding. And then you do this like a week later, make an ass out of yourself with the whole Lonzo Ball situation. I don't know.
It's tough. And I fuck with Stephen A too, but that's tough.
JJ4202499 says,
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's not what.
That's crazy.
Hate when sad stuff happens. R.I.P. to Bray Wyatt.
You're cooked, buddy. I said in the past stream, I'll just say it again for this one. Yeah, for those that don't know, that super chat's not clickbait. Passed away. Shit got me hot. Shit is crazy, bro. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. This is
He's
from
on fire.
Andrew Sullivan for 1999 says, smoking dro because I need it. So I could be calm instead of dangerous when you see me.
All right, control. Appreciate the 20.
Oh, is that a young boy?
Oh yeah, smoking drought because need it. Man, that's the that shit crank. That shit crank. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't worry about it, Dominic. That's just sad.
Did you just opera? Never mind.
Darius Williams for $4.99 says,
bang, bang.
Damo, being the Miami Dolphins fan of the pod, how do you feel about Tua tongue on an areola letting Ryan Clark know they can get scrappy?
Tua what?
Tua tongue on the areola. That's what we call them down here in MIA. Yeah, not tongue of a lure. Tongue on the areola. Yeah,
let me play the clip. Was this when he was signing footballs?
I assume so.
Okay. No, this one was at the press conference, and hopefully it's a loud enough clip because
nigga said Steelers in 6. Eat a dick.
Hey. That Jay Uso?
He had some criticism about you, saying that you didn't hit the gym in the off season, you didn't follow nutritionist advice.
Yeah.
If he were here, what would you say to him?
He probably knows more about me than I know about myself. And I don't know. Ryan's been out the league for some time, so I don't know. It's a little weird when other people are talking about other people when they're not that person. So I don't know, it's just a little weird. I come back. I like my background is like I come from a Samoan family. Like respect is everything.
Oh yeah.
But, it does get to a point where, hey, little easy on that, buddy, because I think we're pretty tough-minded people, and if we need to get scrappy, we can get scrappy too. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Next bloodline beef, bring into it.
That's
next time Cody hits the crossroads, bring to it in there. Oh yeah, he's ready.
That's my quarterback, man.
He's ready.
That's my quarterback.
He's ready.
I love that. I love how people are talking when they just weren't that guy. That was hilarious. Shout out Ryan Clark though. I'm not gonna say he wasn't that guy, but yeah. Nice. Hey Ryan, man, we can get scrappy, motherfucker. I don't know what to say. Hey, big Tua shit. Nah, I like it out of him. I like it.
I like it, but I don't want him fighting Ryan Clark. Nah, I'm gonna just be.
Don't take the disrespect. Don't let niggas play with your name. You got to deal with a whole off season and a whole season of niggas playing with your name like you got CTE and the whole brain shit. We get tired of hearing that shit. That's my quarterback. I can't wait for him to go out there and lead us to the promised land type shit.
Hey, in the ring, Tua would smoke Ryan Clark. He just got to make a quick phone call. The bloodline jump that nigga. In real life, I don't know because Ryan is older, but Ryan Clark played safety. Ryan Clark was one of the hardest hitting safety. I'm telling you, them football niggas. That's a different motherfucker. I don't know about running those, but I do fuck with it. 1 and 2, just to really show you that I'm like on to a side in the situation. I'll even go as far as say this: Tua is annoyingly to say because Damo is a fan of him, and I will always slander the players that are of my friend's favorite team. But I can't lie, Tua's becoming disgustingly underrated to me. They're like disgustingly underrated, bro. He threw up Crip signs via concussion one time, and niggas act like he just is not good. Not even injury prone, just not good. Tua's insanely talented.
Great run when he was healthy.
I don't know what the hell factory reset done went on in the NFL, but no, Tua is like that. But I don't know what the slander is about. I'm actually on the side here as well.
It's racism. That's all it is. They want they light-skinned quarterbacks to be some Negro white man hybrid. When they see a Samoan, Step in the room, niggas get racist. That's all it is. I don't know how many Samoans you know, Sage. I'm not taking no nigga against a Samoan. I'll tell you that.
Bro. Now if he whip out a
research.
super kick and a Samoan drop, you got it. And that's always possible. And hey, like I said, but
Let me tell you.
I don't know.
Let me tell you
I don't
something.
know. Ron
That
Carter.
nigga looked like he literally looked like what's the nigga name? He looked like Russell Wilson saying that. No, I just can't believe that. He did look like Russell Wilson, didn't he? Say he did look. That nigga said,
He did.
I don't know.
I
don't because I don't know. Ryan Clark.
And Russell my favorite too. I fuck with Russell.
He better watch himself saying things like that. And if we want to get scrappy, we can get scrappy.
I thought he said
Scrappy
I thought he said Scrappy Doo.
No, he did.
He did say Scrappy Doo.
I swear to you, unless he said Scrappy too. He said, if you want to get Scrappy, we can get Scrappy Doo. I swear I thought he said that.
He said
Scrappy being the better.
I hope he said two.
Oh, no.
He said we can get scrappy too, but I feel like that nigga said if he wants to get scrappy, we can get scrappy dappy doo. Like, come on, bro.
Not the better do. Oh, no.
Scrappy dappy doo. Come on, bro. All right. You think I'm supposed to take that seriously?
I mean, chat just said Ryan apologized, so I guess moral of the story or case.
Yeah, he did apologize. But come on, man.
As a Falcon fan, I don't know how you take any quarterback situation serious. So I get it. I was gonna say some Falcon slander, but
that's just nice.
I don't even know who's throwing the ball for y'all, so it's no point in talking about it.
I don't either. It really doesn't hurt me.
Desmond pretty all right. Not too much of Desmond. He got potential.
Bijan Robinson is your quarterback as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, he nice. Hey, not too much on Bijan. Not too much on Bijan.
Hey, I'm drafting Bijan, so I feel you. He better be nice.
Bijan saw that nigga run in the preseason, and everything I said to you, Damo, I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was 100% right. These niggas fucked up. Because then I saw I can't remember who I was vouching for, but it's one of the linemen on the Eagles. I think one of the D linemen on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Davis or the other one?
Damn. It was one of the.
It's two wild ass fucking.
But I think it was Jordan Davis. Yeah, I know that they got two from Georgia, but
they replaced both niggas they lost.
Get right. Oh my god, bro! This team is. I hate the Eagles. Like they're too fucking good. Their front office is amazing.
Them niggas lost basically two All-Pro linemen.
Hey, oh no,
Jalen
Carter and Jordan Davis.
So look, I watched some preseason football footage, and I ain't gonna lie. I still be in the trenches of some of these sports. Watch some preseason football footage. They had Jalen Carter on one side, Jordan Davis on the other side. My God, them niggas look like mine.
Over. I'm telling you, you might as well start them niggas now. It's over, bro. It's over. With Josh Sweat,
they still got Nolan Smith waiting too. They still got Nolan Smith to help.
Oh my God,
yeah,
that's the best roster in the league.
Them niggas have the Georgia Bulldogs on their defensive line. That's it. It's just their literal front four is Georgia Bulldogs. That is insane.
All four of them niggas don't even start. That's the fuck.
I want to say, did they not all go to school together at one point? Did they all go to school together at one point?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Omar, you muted.
Am I?
Yeah.
Or if you said something you didn't pick up.
No. I don't think they played together though. Let me show y'all this. I swear I saw Bijan do two jukes, and I was like, oh my God, he did two jukes and got like 6 yards, 4 yards.
He did this on Baltimore. Oh Lord.
I was like, But
I
then
know preseason, but Baltimore care about preseason.
Here you go, right here. Niggas is getting through.
Oh fuck no.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is
inside creating pressure. No,
yeah.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
He's inside that big doing a swim, bro. Are you? Nah, it's over. It's over.
So then I had this argument with Damo, and I'm like, my God, Atlanta fucked up again. And then everybody kept telling me about Bijan, and they're gonna play this highlight. I ain't gonna lie, all I need is one.
All I need is that. Yeah, all I need is that. I'm good.
Yeah, niggas talking about Bijan this, Bijan that. Oh my God, come on, bruh. The camp highlights didn't look good.
No. I will say this. In football, and I don't subscribe to this belief, but it is a belief in football. A running back is a dime a dozen. I get it. I mean, you weren't necessarily wrong in wanting Jalen Carter. I never said you were wrong. I just felt you were being overly critical and not respecting Bijan. I think Bijan will be
Yeah.
good, but with how these running backs are still being done, not gonna lie to you, I do see a situation arising where after y'all franchise tag him, y'all not gonna pay Bijan.
Most basic rule of
Y'all
football.
not gonna pay Bijan.
Most basic rule of football is one of the three most important positions in no order. Either the ones that get the quarterback, the ones that protect the quarterback, or the quarterback itself. So I'm not mad that Omar wanted a bad team to take one of those three. But like Damo said, Bijan a dog. I know. I just know he a dog. I've seen enough footage myself on that motherfucker. He a dog.
I understood why they did it. You're trying to add weapons before you find your quarterback. I understand the vision. Do I agree? Fuck no, because they're not going about it the total right way. But I see what they're trying to do. It's just was passing up on Jalen Carter to get the running back the right move to do when you could have got a running back in the third, fourth round and been as productive.
Omar, no.
But
I'm not dissing Bijan because of it.
Exactly. And it's about if Bijan just breaks through the glass ceiling and is just going to be the back that defies the odds of actually getting paid.
But it's the same shit. Like, and I know it's like close.
You're frustrated with this.
Cause look at this nasty nigga. It's cause it's close to me. Like, you know, like I'm not dissing Trae Young. Trae Young is a good guy. Like he'll be a good player. Like Luka though, like type shit. So like,
I see what you're saying, bro. I say this, but not cheat Kyle Pitts like Trae Young. I ain't gonna lie. I think y'all should pack him up. I think y'all should trade him, not because he bad. You're just never gonna use him. I'm gonna just tell you that y'all are not gonna be good enough unless y'all pay him max dollars before you get your guy to where y'all gonna be able to use him. I had a hot take right now. I might as well trade Kyle Pitts, get you a hell of picks and ball up. I know that's dumb early to say.
They trade Kyle Pitts. I'm grittying on their grave even more.
It's just another season.
I think people gotta look their franchise in the eye and say, "Are we really gonna do something with this talent?" Probably not. I don't. He's him. He's him. I want to be clear. He's him. But you can get insane value for him, bro. I'm just saying. If they can't turn this shit around quick, I'd rather trade him a year early than a year late. You can get you a haul for that boy. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
They trade Kyle Pitts. They trade Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna start doing the Dirty Bird in Georgia.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wearing a 28-3 jersey, nigga. I am literally having fun at their expense. Oh my god,
you're not wrong. It's gonna be hard to defend it because he's literally a band receiver, 6'6", Madden goddish ass, but he's actually good at the game, motherfucker. But I'm just telling y'all, bro. Like quarterback tight end is a dumb good duo, but you don't have a quarterback.
Nope.
You don't have a quarterback. We'll see what he does with Ritter, but if Ritter's not that guy, I say you give Ritter like 2-3 years, right? If Ritter's not that guy, you're going into year 4 with Pitts. You have nothing else to show for the shit. I'm telling you, trade the nigga now while he's on his 5th year option so you can get a haul for him rather than trying to trade him when he's 27, 28 and you still suck. That's all I'm saying. But hey, it's going to sound crazy now, but in 4 or 5 years when his contract's up and we're talking about, should we trade Kyle Pitts? You're going to ask why his value's devalued. Saying.
Can we stop, bro?
I'm just saying.
Can we stop?
No, let's talk about
Desmond Riddler. No. I think he'll be way better than Thomas Train.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, tell me, Sage. How much better is he?
I don't want to talk about football no more. How about that? For that reason.
I think he's good. Like I'll just leave it at that. I do think he's good. I don't know if he'll be their number 1.
Hey man, we got the best team in baseball. Fuck is y'all talking about it? I
don't even know that's good. Which one got Ohtani? That's the answer.
No.
They suck now. No,
we got the best team in baseball.
But they're not better than the Rangers, so it don't matter.
Anyway, we didn't have to cheat.
Is the best way.
This is live. This just happened.
No, second best.
The pack is in.
No, third best.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is it.
We got him.
No way.
That nigga looks like a villain.
It's not real. That's fake.
No, this is it. He had the red tie on earlier today. I'm saving this photo.
I'm actively saving it right now.
Yeah, let me save that and change my Twitter profile picture. That's so crazy. Also, I want y'all to know he reported his own stats. I want to pull this picture up. Trump bathing suit. Now let's get TOS real quick. Maybe let me stop sharing real quick.
I'm mortally scarred from bikinis on YouTube now. He
sent in a picture, or no, He self-reported his weight and his height. So he said he was 6'3", and then he said he was 215. Said he was 215. I don't know if y'all have seen a picture of Donald Trump recently, though. So I'm trying to find it.
215.
Yeah, this. I guess this is the recent.
He's 6'3".
Oh, okay. It is.
I know he ain't 215. That's fine, but Trump's 6'3".
All right, here. Yeah, he's 6'3". No, he's most presidents are tall. Most presidents are tall. All right, so not the picture on the right. This picture's Photoshop, but this is still him on the left. Nigga's not 215.
You are not 215.
Yeah, no.
That nigga said 215 over 215. Then maybe we talking.
Yeah, this nigga's not 215.
You ain't 215, fatty. That's all right though.
You said fatty? Oh shit.
Yes, he's big dude.
Not
big boy.
215 fatty. Too good. I just want to show that the nigga said he was 215.
Nah. I got nothing on the weight thing. Damn, the mugshot's real though, bro. Damn.
It's crazy, man. You could be president and go to jail. Niggas living the American dream for real.
And they're gonna still want him back. Type.
He
shit.
made it in America. Sweet Jesus. I do got this one crazy story.
Talk to us.
I got this one crazy story. Philadelphia schools are offering parents up to $3,000 a year to drive their own kids to school amid bus driver shortages.
God damn.
Damn, is that thunder, my nigga?
Yeah, I was about to say, listen, man, it's storming pretty bad. So
if
I disappear,
you know what the fuck happened?
Yeah, it's storming pretty bad.
It's currently 105 positions open to be a bus driver right now in Philadelphia. Let me show y'all how they plan to break it down, though. Is the breakdown on here? Yeah, I quote tweeted it, the breakdown. That's not the breakdown. Oh shit, I thought I had the breakdown. So this is the flat rate program offers each household $300 a month if parents find their own way to get their kids to and from school. They also offer a program if you find a way for your kids to get to school.
It's the hurricane. It done made its way across the country.
I gotta get the gauntlet again.
What's it called? If you find a way to get your kid to school, but you use the school buses to get from school, you get paid $150 a month. So this is the district spokesperson. This is what she says. I think it's significant because it can help the family. Say that your children are attending a school that's on your way to work. It's a win-win. School District of Philadelphia currently has 210 bus drivers with 105 openings still available. Full-time bus drivers stand to make $45,000 a year, part-time $23,000, and trainees upwards of $18,000. Did y'all have thoughts on this?
I mean, I want to say conflicted, but is that not just the easy finesse, or am I? I mean, it's obviously not a lot of money. But is that not just the finesse? Am I missing something? Y'all know me with laws.
I'm looking at it from two perspectives. On one hand, it's fucked up that instead of just paying bus drivers more or consistent rate or just having more people drive buses, they would rather pay people to get their own kids to the school.
Okay, true.
That's kind of backwards. But on the other hand, being one of the people who was horrible on buses, and being a person who has a family member that does actively drive school buses, and I've seen the shorts and TikToks of how these kids act on school buses, I can 100% understand if in that area they're having issues with behavior on buses or certain routes, they're like, okay, to negate this, because these little niggas don't got no home training, y'all bring y'all kids to school. If y'all tired of these fights happening on the bus, y'all get y'all kids to school. If you're tired of your kid being suspended for the bus driver saying they were being disrespectful, y'all bring your kid to school. So it's definitely situational depending on what area that's in what, Philadelphia? Is that what it was? That's in Philly? So if that's something going on in that area, which is definitely likely, maybe not likely, that's what I will look into. So, you know, I'm just looking at it from both perspectives. I can definitely see how it's wrong, but I can definitely understand a scenario where, hey, this is our last hope. You got fucking schools where they're getting all the neighborhood dads to come and patrol the schools. Y'all seen that shit? They got the dads coming into the schools to make sure kids is going to class and all that. So it might be a bad area, and they're just taking a precaution that they know.
That sounds like a neighborhood thing, because that, I mean, that's happened at like my school, but that just sounds like a city issue. I don't think that's like a that just sounds like high school shit, right?
And that could be a situation for this school or for this school system or this high school and middle school with the buses. You know, be some badass kids on the bus.
Yeah, just
wild ass kids on the bus. So
I'll say this childish mentality that came to my mind, but just so I actually have an opinion on it. It just sound like an easy lick still, like fucked up. I mean, you're right. Everything you said was right. But to my knowledge, at least, I didn't dive too deep into it. But it just sounds like easy lick. What's gonna stop them from signing up, saying, yeah, I'm taking him 100%, and then I just get on the bus home? Like the way there, I can see you easily like checking that, but like,
they're just not gonna stop at your house.
Yeah, unless you got a kid that's like going to an apartment complex or some shit where it's a mass amount of kids getting off. If you got if that's the only stop right there, they're just not gonna stop at that house. So your kid gonna have to walk.
They ain't stopping. Shit, y'all got it good nowadays. I guess that wouldn't stop me. I'm getting that bus. Easy bus. Right?
And again, you must stay where there's a mass amount of kids getting off at one stop or near somebody else. Because
if it's not in the entire neighborhood, then all right, fuck it. I take my ride to school, take my ride back. But shit, if it's like down the block, couple of blocks, wake up 20 minutes early, fuck it.
They just don't want to pay these.
But yeah, not paying's crazy.
You're an argument for, you know, bad kids. Maybe I can hear one. Oh God, literally, dog. They just don't want to pay these folks more money.
Yeah, fucked up. I never understood. As someone in chat said, I never understood acting too crazy on the bus. I'm not saying I was a goody two shoes. I wasn't. But like, I never understood acting too wild on a bus. You know, it just never was me. I'd Joan, I'd tell jokes, I'd die laughing and shit like that. But I never was like one of them niggas that was just like mad trolling the bus driver. I ain't never.
Nah, the bus is where I got 3 days of OSS.
I'm about to say, yeah, it wasn't necessarily me fucking with the bus driver. I'm just fucking with the other kids on the bus.
Yeah, I was talking shit.
Oh, that's crazy. Fucking with the bus driver is a crazy concept.
Yeah, fucking with the bus driver is just wild to me.
Some niggas did that shit, bro. But
I do know niggas who like almost fought the bus driver or would fuck with the bus driver though. I do know those kids.
Bro, they're just
because they're fucking
dumb
dicks.
Kids. Yeah, dumb kids.
Yeah, they're dicks. Only one of them is successful in life right now. The other ones are doing what you would assume kids that will fucking with the bus driver do.
I got 3 days of OSS from the bus because they said that I was psychologically bullying a kid. On God, I promise you, they invite me into the this is like Blazers era me too, like Blazers and jeans, dressing like fucking John Mayer with my little satchel, my crossbody, and I had a blazer and some jeans. But they invite me into the the principal's office. They say, have a seat, Omar. Just have a seat. You know, talking to me like I'm cool, stuff like that. They said, you know, you a smart kid. You a real smart kid. And me, yeah, I am. Thank you for recognizing. Finally. They said, you know what psychologically bullying is? And I said, no, I don't know what psychologically bullying is. And so then he kind of described it a little bit. And he was like, have you ever done anything like that? And I was like, nah, not to my knowledge. He said, oh, okay. It's the remote for the TV. Click.
Oh, no, you got TV.
Oh, God, I didn't know. Man, cameras was bad back in the day. But for whatever reason, that bus camera, the one at the front, boy, good audio and video. Don't even understand.
Oh no!
I swear they had sound deafening shit too, because couldn't even hear the engine rumbling on the bus. It's a fucking bus. You supposed to hear.
How did they catch you?
No.
In 4K.
They catch me.
Not
The
on
nigga,
the bus camera. Oh
They
my
caught
god.
the
him
nigga
at
is
4K.
sitting in the first seat. I go up to him and I'm talking to him, and they can hear every single word that I'm saying to this nigga. And at that point, I'm just like, I mean, you got me. You got me. What's the punishment? I just said, listen, man. 3 days OSS, your mom is outside. Me,
Damn.
Not your mom is outside. Damn.
OSS? What did you say? I thought you said ISS earlier. What?
no, OSS.
Hell, boy.
I don't even remember. I feel like I ain't even really say nothing too crazy.
That
I ain't
nigga
say
got
like
out of school.
Whole
for
time,
words,
whole
yo.
time he
Oh,
just pulled up
shit.
on some kid in middle school. I'm not gonna lie, man. You said you was gonna kill yourself. Just do it.
hey,
Yeah,
dog,
it had to be some shit like that.
Just-
Because there's no out of school.
If I was
for
you-
words is wild.
If
bro.
I was
End it
you,
all.
I would just do it. I wouldn't even. You joked about it last week. I would just do it this week.
man.
What are you doing
I
when
really,
you go home? Not
Man,
it.
he really is a failure.
I really don't remember what happened, but I definitely remember because it was a strange time of day. It was like, mid morning. So they definitely kicked me out of school. And it was crazy too. Swear to God, every time I've gotten in trouble, they acted fast. There was no investigation.
Oh,
Nigga, I did that shit on the way home the night before. Them niggas called me mid-morning the next day. So literally, the only thing that they really did, they made sure they secured the tape. Because I guess the dude reported it. They made sure my mom was definitely at the school. And then they made me come in there, played it. 3 days OSS. Your mom is outside. Go ahead and sign this right here. And I'm gonna need you to go out there and go with her, man. You can't go back to class. Man. My mom
I ain't
got
gonna lie,
me
you is guilty, bro.
off me. She took that blazer off me and started whooping my ass.
I ain't gonna lie, you is mad guilty, fool. I don't even know what you said, but
I
this
said,
whole
I
story,
said it. Now
this whole story is crazy because the fact that what you said was so bad, not only did they warrant suspending you, and it was out of school, but bro reported it. That means you really hurt that nigga feelings.
Hurt that nigga feelings.
You hurt
That
nigga
nigga was
feelings,
hot.
yo. Oh no.
do you know how
Oh,
bad
yeah.
it has to be for a nigga who gets regularly bullied to report some
All
shit?
right, bro. This Omar kid. Get him
No.
out of here, bro.
Someone had to have heard that. No,
Yeah.
someone's gonna hear about
No
this.
That
shot.
nigga took his daily dose of bullying, and then all of a sudden, what I said just really just rung off in his ear. He was like, I just can't shake this one. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The day that nigga in that blazer roast me is the day I'll do it.
Hey, nah, you think he's still talking about it? He's still talking about that shit?
What probably happened? I ain't gonna lie. This is what probably happened. Soon as I got off the bus, because I was like one of the first stops. As soon as I got off the bus, somebody else must have came up like right after me and was like, "Not you letting a nigga in a blazer roast you?" No, I would tell if I was you. Because
If I was you, I wouldn't let that blazer nigga get you like that. And it was a nigga that didn't even know you for. He just seen you as the blazer nigga. If I was you, I wouldn't let that big head blazer nigga talk about me like this.
nigga got a satchel. What the fuck? Don't let that nigga talk to you like
You
that.
gonna let that nigga talk to you like that? Nah, I'll tell for you. You want me to tell for you? Oh,
Yeah.
it was a third party report.
Follow me.
I'll tell for you. I'm not gonna let that
We'll
nigga
tell.
blazer.
We'll
I'm not
tell.
gonna let that blazer nigga do you like that, buddy.
Yeah, I don't even really know his name, but I bet you if you pull the cameras, you see a nigga in a blazer. I know that nigga in orchestra too. Oh
Yeah,
my
nah.
god,
Samson, I got you, Samson. I ain't gonna let that nigga talk about you like that.
yo, that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, them 3 days, that shit was ass being out of school.
Nah, yeah, school is a trip, bro. Being out of school when you're supposed to be in school, outside of like with sick days, man, that shit hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to get in
Nothing to
trouble
do.
for dumb shit. So I got like every kind of variety of in trouble you could in terms of getting called up, called my mom with me in there. I called my mom. I've done it all. It's been the worst. Nah, the best one was probably when they tried to get me in trouble. And I went to elementary school in the time where I went to elementary school that paddle kids still. So I got in trouble for like the fourth time. Now, I'll never forget, Mr. Higgins called my mom. Yeah, we thinking about giving Dominique the paddle. I need you to come on up here and sign this form. My mom said, okay. Came up to the school, came in the little office. I'll never forget. We sat down. So yeah, we're just gonna we just need you to sign these legal documents right here, and we can paddle them because we just feel ain't nothing going on. I watched my mother cuss out my principal for 5 minutes before leaving because they wanted to paddle me. I felt invincible until I got home and got paddled, and I was like, oh,
it's a difference though. It's a difference though. Was your principal white?
Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let nobody else spank my kids, especially if I don't spank my
That's
kids.
a fact.
Hell
But
no.
even if
That's
I'm not letting nobody else.
I get it now. I didn't understand it at first. I didn't even know what the fuck paddling was because I ain't never seen it nor heard of it. Niggas was trying to paddle. I think I was gonna be the first kid paddled in like 20 years. They was really like, I was on some nut shit. I used to do dumb shit. I remember this one kid told on me for doing something. So my teacher was like, yeah, you're not going to the pizza party. So go in, dumbass kid. Walk in. I was like, oh, fuck, you serious? All right, Matthew, I got you. Clip the shit out, Matthew. My teacher look at me. Did you just trip, Matthew? No. You lying? Bet. You missed the next pizza party. Missed 2 pizza parties. That shit was a painful 4th grade.
Man, I was the kid for the longest that didn't do anything, but I didn't have common sense or even street sense, and I was just always out of position, bro. I'll never forget the day one of my teachers, they left to get like a cup of coffee. His wife called, so they left to get the coffee from his room, from a little teacher room, and then give it to his wife who's outside the building. So he's outside. We just it's a tech class, so we like making our little cars and shit or whatever. And then I walked past the computer. And I'm like, are these our grades? So slowly but surely, everyone sees me staring at this computer. And they're like, yo, Sage, what you looking at? I'm like, I think these are our grades. Nigga, why do I have a D? So me, I'm trolling, change the D to A. And I just walk away. Now, this girl sees me, see me do that. Hey, no, that's his grades. Go change your shit. Go. So now everybody's going up, and this is where I fuck up. My dumb ass sitting there laughing at it the entire time, standing right there. Nobody tells me this nigga comes back through the other door, and I'm the only nigga left behind the fucking computer. And he's like, hey, what you doing over there? I was like, just looking at your computer,
Everybody
man.
got 100.
I was just trying to see what my grade was. Yeah, you had a 69.61. What does it say in there? 90. It was like, now, how did that happen? I studied. Nigga sent me to the office so quick. He sent me to the office so fucking quick, bro. I had a dead ISS, bro. But it just, I didn't do anything. Like, I was gonna change it back. The bitch got it. Like once she told,
change it back.
Bro, I was a goody two shoes, bro. I told you I was goody two shoes, bro. It was like 8th, 9th grade.
No, I was gonna ask, is there anything that ever happened like y'all did that y'all like got away with in school? Like some shit you knew you would.
Yes.
Like
I threw away my teacher's, the little the teacher's edition of a book.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a teacher in 8th grade. She was like real allergic to like just a like overwhelming smell. So she couldn't do hand sanitizer. She couldn't do Axe. Axe was huge at the time. Just any types of hard smells, the lotions, the Bath and Body Works lotions. So we go in our room, our class, and somebody like squirts on the floor some hand sanitizer or something like that. So she's just having a sneezing coughing fit. She has to step outside. I take that as a sign, just at the time. Let me go ahead and take the book, like teacher's edition book, take it, put it in my book bag. Class is over, school's done for the day. Go home, and I throw it in the like a little storm drain. Like I throw this 8th grade Georgia history book in the storm drain. Now, our naive asses thought, yeah, they just gonna have to cancel all class for the whole year.
They got one book.
Yeah, they got one book. So then she all that happened was she asked us the next 2 classes. Because we watched like a video of the next 2 classes, and then by the 3rd class, she had a book again. So I don't know what the fuck we thought we was doing, but I got away with that shit. I never got found out.
I knocked this nigga tooth out in gym class, and niggas didn't know it was me. And I ain't gonna lie, I've never admitted it to it until like now. I'm just now, yo, Hunter, I'm sorry. I don't know if you ever see this. 7th grade, that was me, gang. It was gym class. We was doing like some little one of them fucking dumbass middle school games, and we had like these little cones. Like little cones you can like, them little orange soccer cones. and it was like on a corner, and niggas was just like, we was doing some little like relay shit. Niggas was running around, and I was cool with Hunter too. No ill will. I was just trying to fit in, you know, asshole shit to fit in, be funny. Hunter was turning the corner, nothing but the finish line in sight. I just kicked one of them cones out right while he was running. That nigga stepped on it, shoot, boo. Tooth came out. I felt awful. Never fessed up. And I guess no one seen me do it, or this niggas wasn't snitching. But they was like asking for a day and a half. Who did it? Who did it? No one told. And then he got a fake tooth and everything. He got a kid now. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the man.
Yeah. Sorry, gang. He was on a basketball team with me and everything. Knocked that nigga tooth out. Shit's tough.
Again.
Damn, that felt good. I felt like a weight is lifted off me.
Say, yeah, you're a good guy. You're a good guy now.
Oh man.
In terms of affecting the school, I have a lot. Some very crazy, but I think the definition of finessing the school system has to be this one. I cheated off this girl in math class, but like I cheated OD. Like I told you, I was goody two shoes. So I copied her penmanship and everything. So like it looked like the same person did it twice, but then like even with the name, it looked like the same person did it twice. So we turn it in. She's like, wait, this is gonna look like someone cheated. Like, change this shit. But time was already running out. You know what I'm saying? Teach subs on her phone. It was a substitute, by the way. Substitutes on her phone or whatever. She not even really giving a fuck. So I'm like, all right, cool, I got you. The girl goes back to her seat. Lord, I don't know why I did this. I just threw her paper away. I just threw her shit. I just threw her shit the fuck away, and I kept mine there. So then I called out sick, or not call out sick. I don't go to school the next day. You know, I'm sick. I just didn't feel like fucking going to school. Everybody texting in the chat, yo, where did her paper go? Didn't you copy her shit? Where did her paper go? Me, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know what happened. So they're like, bruh, she's over here bitching with the teacher that she did the shit and that people were copying her, and now that she's about to get a 0, so we're gonna have to retake the shit, bruh. I'm like, word? Sick the next day. I'm sick the next day, fool. That Friday, I'm shitting myself. I'm like, if I'm the one nigga that has to take this test, please put me outside. Please put me to the back of the class or something. Do not have me sit at that fucking front. I'm cooked. Teacher just hands me the A. She's like, all right, here's your paper, Sage. The whole time, man, it was a great fucking day. I cheated the shit out of math class the entire time.
They had you preparing for college. I ain't gonna lie, that's a college story for
100%. It only got worse in college.
Oh, just honorable mention. I cheated on my senior project too. That was the grandest scheme of them all. My senior year, one of the people in my group was the quarterback for the football team who was going D2. Guy on the basketball team that was going D1, and the guy on the baseball team that was going D1, and then me. So EJ, whose mom is a teacher, her students did our senior project. Like when we started doing senior projects, he came, he was like, yo, listen. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're just like, what the fuck you talking about, EJ? Look, don't even worry about it. As time goes by, EJ is just coming back to school the day before shit's due, with whole projects done, like whole portions finished. And we're just sitting there like, yeah, senior project comes up. We have a completely finished senior project. I don't even know what the shit was. Niggas told me just handle the slideshows. Everybody had a minuscule role. EJ handled everything. Niggas got a full A on the senior project. And I promise you, I can't tell you what it was about. I can't tell you what we did.
That's okay.
I have no idea.
That's all
but yeah, easy A, senior project. It was fucking amazing.
And when college, it's a B because you didn't present well enough. That's fine.
Yeah, that's how I finished. I finished college too.
Shout out EJ type shit.
You think I coded for my project? E3 down for $20 says,
and that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
R.I.P. to Bray Wyatt. Sad to hear he passed.
R.I.P.
Facts.
Addie Davis for $10 says,
He's on fire.
I'm hella late, but congrats on moving to Twitch.
You know what?
You.
Thank you. Because it's so weird. They used to hate it when we moved here. Y'all don't like change.
They don't. Greg for $1 says, any tips for a 22-year-old trying to get a bag to the bag?
Chase it, nigga.
Be proactive. Don't sit on your ass trying to chase the bag. Too many niggas sit there, do nothing, or bang their head at something that they truly ain't meant to do and then waste time.
At
Be
22,
proactive.
you should be chasing it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Be
Yeah,
proactive.
chase it. That's all you can do.
This is a quick one.
Open-minded, I guess.
Hyper focus on one thing. Just hyper focus on one thing, whatever it is, and become really good at it. And then you can worry about trying to get all these other things, these bags in these 30 different directions. For $2.36, Heffanay says, "Go get y'all something from the dollar store."
If
There's
only
3 of us,
$2.
and you gave us $2.
I'm about to say, I'm assuming, well, if we only get that, then all of us are getting a stick of gum. But other than that, I'm getting a drink. I ain't getting no chips with that $2.
Sage, this is from E3 Down.
He's heating up.
Sage, Ravens are at least AFC champions.
See, that's the problem with y'all, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. Granted, I'm a Steelers fan, so of course I hate you all. But it's a specific problem with Ravens fans, bro. And Damo, correct me if I'm wrong. Omar, you can as well, even though I know you hate football. Are they not one of the most pussy franchise fans of all time? Like, and when I say that, do they not literally boast about their team all day, every day, and then when it's time to talk about them,
they got a lot of excuses?
Well, chill, bro. Now you're getting weird. They're always throwing the weird label around. Like, them niggas, man. First of all, no, you're not. You don't even have like a top 3 quarterback in the goddamn conference, and that's not even slander. That's just damn near a fact. So, but like, even if you were, you proud of that? You proud of that? Like, what you gonna do? You can't be Mahomes?
I just want you niggas to just be healthy. Like, I don't.
But I do want them to be healthy.
Y'all talk all this shit. Y'all talk all this shit, and then y'all players break the fuck down because y'all talk all this shit, and then wonder what the fuck, why niggas shit on y'all so bad. Y'all say shit like that, then Lamar gets hurt, 17 linebackers get hurt, and now y'all out there with Brock Purdy playing middle linebacker and wondering why we fucking laughing at y'all every week. Like, all right, buddy.
Hold on. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say they be slicing shit. Kind of slander. We could disagree. If a person said Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen are better than Lamar Jackson, that is not slander. It's far from slander. Slander is crazy. Yeah, I'm about to say you can disagree on Josh Allen. Yeah. Right. You can disagree on Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's just racism. But Josh Allen's racism.
Slander is crazy. That's like best quarterbacks in the what the fuck?
Let's get through some of these. The 21st King $5 says, "How y'all feel about the HBCU situation? Pretty crazy to me."
What happened?
Which one?
I don't know.
There's so many HBCU situations. With nigga, do you think it's only one HBCU? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, watch chat. Maybe he comes back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gengar
for
$9.99 says, "I don't think my Niners are gonna win a Super Bowl with Brock, to be honest." Also, Damo, I was at the Niners-Dolphins game last year. Fins up, I guess.
Man,
not I guess. We are. Them fins are up. And
the Niners situation is so tough, bro. I was having a deep discussion with that literally yesterday, bro. Like, that Trey Lance shit, it's either going to bite them in the ass or not matter. Because they did a lot to get Trey. And he's QB3 now. That's...
You think he's QB3 because of talent or because of injury?
Yes. Like, literally, I think his talent... He just blew his fucking knee out, and he was a talent quarterback that was a raw quarterback. I'm sorry, that was all about being quick and shit like that. He needed to work on his accuracy and his power, obviously. But now you take the knee out from him for like a season. Now I think at this point in time, they're like, it makes more sense for Sam Darnold and Brock Purdy. So it's tough, but it won't matter if they just go in and win because they have the roster. I think remove quarterback, they probably have the best roster, but obviously quarterback matters, and that's why I go.
Damo World for $4.99 says, "It's tornado in Grand Rapids right now, and I'm speeding my last moments watching the pod." Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, gang. Stay alive.
Chisel Adonis Burner for $4.99 says, "They actually have bus cameras? I thought someone just told a teacher, and they just said there was a camera to convince us not to do the same thing again." No, I'm not gonna lie. No, they're there. They're extremely good.
No, they're there.
But I mean extremely good. Especially, I'm talking about 2008 technology. 4K in 2008 is crazy.
4K in 08.
4K in 2008.
On that little red circle? Crazy.
4K and
Crazy.
08 with the whole lens shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
shit's
hell.
crazy. Shit is fucking nuts.
Two are now.
He
Y'all
lied.
Lamar
Y'all
Flavors,
niggas
too.
worship
That's
him.
crazy.
King Babylon for $20 says Omar had Morgan Freeman as a principal. Shut up, nigga. That's not what I meant to push. We gotta let it play out though. Just the way I have them set up. So Damo World for $4.99 says got a super job so I can finally super chat after watching for a year and a half. I like that.
Shout out to you, gang.
Shout out to you.
Sage Turtle with the Glock for $5 says, I stand by what I said. I'll be back soon. It packed your boy up. I shouldn't even give
You about to get packed up again,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say, you shouldn't have said that.
We are retrying. Fuck. Killick Spade for $4.99 says, Sage, you 100% right about the Ravens fans. I'm from B-More, Mo. And you can't say shit
don't
bad
say
about
Mo
Lamar
up there.
out here.
They don't say Mo in Baltimore. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is just me from being in the DMV too. I'm telling you, the same way them damn Commander fans are fucking annoying over here. I'm telling you, y'all. Maybe it's that's
Damn, he said go Commanders though.
Yep. So there they go. On cue. That's what I'm saying. It's a region diff. So you know what, chat? My bad. Ignore everything I said. Y'all won't understand until you from here, bro. These niggas they act like you say Mahomes will beat Lamar on a Sunday and you're slandering Lamar, dog. Like it's crazy. So you know what? I'ma just shut up. Y'all don't get it. Y'all probably never will get it unless you from here. The niggas from here will understand, bro. You really can't say none about the motherfucker. You can't be like, yo, bro, you choked in this game. Yo, he wasn't clutch. It's y'all like crazy.
Y'all like crazy. Mumbo sauce.
I hate you.
So.
Mumbo sauce is fire.
Leave alone. Leave alone.
Hello?
Get out of there. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no.
I left it alone. Let's get back into a couple of these topics. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad because I didn't go yesterday. It was yesterday. It was the day before. So congratulations, Aja Wilson made history for the WNBA. Tied the single game scoring record with 53 points in Atlanta. Swear to God, I actually had me, my brother, and then a couple people from like Twitter and Discord were supposed to go, and then I forgot. Never set it back up, and it's the night they score 53. I don't know if I told y'all that before. It's been a couple times where like I've been like, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go, and then when I decide not to go, fucking crazy. Yeah, it happened to me with LeBron one year. I was like, they said that they're a little banged up, you know. AD might not play either, and he'll just be here next year, right? Man, that nigga had 35, 10, and 10 on like 78% from the field. He took his jersey off, threw it in the stands. They threw him a mic. That nigga started rapping. Oh God, it just be the crazy. I swear to you, it just be the craziest shit ever. So on this night, you know, I'm like,
Outkast perform at halftime.
It's a Tuesday night. You know, she dropped 53. Heard this was like a bra and panty game. I don't know. Just the craziest shit be happening. It's just, I don't know. But first game like this tied it because the other one was Liz Cambridge. And there's some talk behind this.
Shout out Big Liz.
There's some talk. Well, first of all, congratulations. You know, 53. 33 minutes. I think she shot like 70% from the field. Even in all of professional basketball, I think it's like LeBron, Kobe, I think Larry Bird or some shit like that. It's just Kevin Durant. It's a small amount of people who have done that same feat in professional basketball in that time frame. But a lot of people are having problems because if you don't know who Aja Wilson is, let me pull this down and just pull it up on Twitter. So Aja Wilson, fucking phenom in the WNBA, doesn't have a shoe, doesn't have a cover, you know, a cover of a video game, but Sabrina Ionescu does. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that she's missing. Okay, 2-time league MVP, defensive player of the year, 4-time All-Star, rookie of the year, and NCAA champion. And I think this is all in like 4 years though.
She just started her career.
Yeah, she's young. She's like
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
20
She
something,
just heard. So she won. She got a championship.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken. She got
So she's Luca with the ring in this verse.
damn
All right,
August 8th, 96. And she's from Colombia. I'm gonna have to break it with my girl.
Oh shit, I said Luca with the ring. Sound like Jokic actually. Yeah, she sounds like fucking Nikola Jokic of this verse, and I don't even
She's
want to.
25.
Yeah, what the fuck?
27.
27. Oh yeah, she older. She older. My fault.
So she's been in the league 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. She's got an all-star. What did I just say? 5 of the 6 years. I know we have these conversations sometimes, but is this just mismanagement? Like, what the fuck is going on? What,
yeah,
what
I'm
do you
gonna
have
say
to do?
who's her representation? Who's her manager?
Yeah,
Who represents her at that point? Like I'm past
should be
the
a
point.
bigger deal then.
Yeah, I'm past the point of being like, oh, they're not trying to give a black woman shine. No, who's your manager? Stop letting Ricky that went to the church with you, that you trying to give back to, and you trying to keep it local. Stop letting that nigga manage your funds and manage your career. Get you one of these real managers, sign to Clutch Sports, so you can get what you deserve with the name that you are. That's what I will ask. Now, if she is managed by Clutch, them niggas don't like black women. I'm gonna just be like, hey, now I'm with you. They don't like black women, sis. I don't know what to tell you. But if you managed by fucking Mom and Pop Incorporated, and your fucking auntie is managing your deals, yeah, bro, I'm not mad. Like, this has nothing to do with who you are. She's managed by Clutch. Wallahi, they don't like black women. That's what that is. Putting my Dr. Umar hat on.
Oh, is she managed by Clutch?
If someone says she's managed by Clutch,
Man,
I see
she's with Jordan.
She's with Jordan. Hey, that's why you don't got no shoe.
This is according to chat, a comment section, YouTube comment section. It's according to the chat. Y'all go to war. We don't know.
That's why she don't got a shoe. Jordan don't like women.
Yeah, she joined Clutch February 7th, 2022. So this is last year.
Oh, okay. So
she's new. All right.
They ain't got around to you yet. That's what it is.
Okay.
They ain't got around to you yet.
I just said Asia. Did I not say Asia? I know.
No, it's Asia. It is Asia. It's Asia.
It's Asia.
Nigga, it's Aja. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
See, Omar doesn't care about her. That's crazy. No one cares
I'm
about
country.
Niggas,
I'm country.
Niggas don't even care enough to say her name right. Why you think they gonna give her a shoe?
Why can't I be country, bro?
Now you country. I thought she was from the city.
I'm not saying, can you imagine?
The city and the country. All right.
She wants a game cover, and niggas don't even care enough to say her name right. Like,
you know what's crazy?
That's why she don't got a game cover.
And you know, I love my cousin, so I'm not gonna say anything crazy about her. But I'm not, mind you, I said this is my family member. My family member I've known my whole life. The other day, she said, my name is Tara. And I said, do you know how many people in our family have been calling you Tara? Like, my whole life? Who cares? Like, I care, but dog, who cares? I can't change now. Who cares?
Oh my god.
Hey.
Nah, but I'm with y'all though, bro. She because this is the second time that we've talked about it. Obviously, it's way more than 2 times in general. But the college professional women or the college hoopers should not just insanely diff WNBA in terms of popularity. Like, it's crazy. Yet again, bro. Yeah, they gotta promote it more at this point. I don't think it's a matter of people aren't watching or aren't supporting it anymore. I think those times, how you can argue, are still somewhat valid. There's still some people that obviously don't watch and refuse to watch it. But I think that's no longer a crutch that you can lean on. Now, you just gotta promote your stars. And now you gotta look the brand itself in the face and say, all right, what are you not doing? Because I'm not seeing enough commercials. I'm not seeing enough pop-ups. I'm not like, there's no way that I found out about this on Twitter. This could have easily been a segment on.
But do you? So
but that's
let
not
me
on
ask you
WNBA
this.
though. That's on
That's what I
on
was
Clutch.
saying.
Clutch getting her the Gatorade commercial. The Gatorade commercial isn't
Clutch, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her management is who we are blaming here. If Clutch ain't doing their job, hey LeBron, get on your shit. You getting fucking KCP paid? You can't get her paid? That's sexist. Like, let's be honest. It's sexist. Vanderbilt got an extension. You can't get her a commercial?
Yeah.
Sexist. Niggas don't care about the women for real. But when you see these women, and you know what? I'm gonna be that person. Every time you see Andre Iguodala, yo, Shadow 15 going crazy. Or you'll see Luka try to pop out of the game, but you see these women say, fuck that fake support. We don't need it. I don't want that fake support. Learn the names. Y'all say they're ungrateful, but then it be situations like this. LeBron supports the WNBA so much, but one of the people on the LeBron goddamn management group that they represented by LeBron and them ain't getting her just due. The white woman getting it. So what? Why would they not be mad? I'd be mad too.
Yeah, I would be mad, but the only thing I'll say, and someone in chat brought it up, maybe even from a potential ignorant standpoint, but I do think it has validity to it if you look at it more sensual, and that's if sensible, whatever the fuck the word is.
LeBron is nasty.
And that is low key, as long as you don't portray it into where the WNBA is something that's always going to be consistently complaining about needing more popularity, then we're good. But if it's a common theme that the WNBA, its players, its brand is going to always be complaining about needing popularity, then that's going to make people not want to watch it. I think they do have some blame here. You guys are right. Management probably has a bit more, but I'd still want to say the WNBA could be doing more. I will.
But this is, and to Damo's point, because LeBron is actually actively a nasty dude. And I'm going to bring up Sabrina in a second, because this is what a lot of the people that support the WNBA are be talking about. So, right, Damo talked about, she's a part of Clutch Sports, big black woman star in the WNBA, broke the 53 or tied the 53 scoring record, and she did it in LeBron's, right? This nigga LeBron might be a nasty dude. I ain't gonna lie. This is Nick DiPaolo. Asia Wilson just tied the WNBA scoring record with 53 points in the LeBron 20. So LeBron's tweet, naturally, that's a big basketball moment. You would think he would tweet something about it. He says, must be the shoes. Nah, it's definitely her game the whole way. They do look good on her, though. Go the hell off then, sis. There's no picture of Asia Wilson in this.
He just quote tweeted the shoe, but it was all right. You're reaching. All right. You're reaching.
Damo, you got a good opportunity.
You might be pushing agendas.
It's the same thing that you just said. 15. You got the opportunity to say the number. LeBron has the opportunity right here to show. There's pictures of her with the shoes on, like her face and the shoes.
I give you that.
and mind you, this is his old shoe. In like a month, there's gonna be the 21. So there's other ways you could have made a post, but LeBron said, "Hey man, gotta keep it simple."
I don't mean to tiptoe, but I would say Omar is reaching, but I'm not calling foul. It's one of those, bro. Stop reaching calls, because
no, I'm calling foul.
He right. He could have just shown her, but I'm also a dog
with the shoes.
I'm not gonna get.
He's just quote tweeting the tweet he's seen. Yeah, I don't understand what's so hard. It's one.
You put out a tweet. Just put out.
Okay. He literally quotes it. He's probably scrolling on the timeline, seen that. Now, if you want to sit there and say, "Oh man, his timeline's probably going off with all types of Asia Wilson propaganda," but he chose the tweet with his shoe, the quote tweet. If you want to say that, Omar, fine. But if we're gonna sit here and act like LeBron didn't open his phone, he happened to see, oh, she dropped this in LeBron 20s, just like quote tweet. Hey, gave her do that corny dad joke. It gotta be the shoes. Nah, it's this game. She hard. Like that's not doing too much. Oh my god.
I think that's more realistic. That's why I'm more on your side.
That nigga's
more realistic.
This is a flagrant one foul, Omar.
Omar is about to turn it. Omar, if Damo's challenging this, it turned into a foul, because this is another thing. If it was Braun tweet, I'm on your side 100%. But it's not his original tweet. He didn't search for his shoes on her, save that picture, and then post the shoes. If he did that, flagrant 2, get this guy out of here. But he quote tweeted, bro. But Damo said 90% care.
I get what you guys are saying. I just think, like Damo said earlier with the 15 could have said her name. It's some fake love going on, because I think it's pretty easy for him to do. And also LeBron, I don't think LeBron runs his Twitter 100%.
Shit, I don't think he would know how. Shout out to this nigga. I don't think he would know how to run it.
I think that there's definitely a way to do this. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I don't know who she is, I damn sure don't know who she is based off of this shit, right?
Nah,
Does LeBron follow this nigga?
He probably just happened to see it because. Oh my lord,
Hey, he's nasty.
All right,
He's checking,
somebody
yo.
that LeBron followed could have
Come
retweeted it,
on,
bro. What are we talking about? We know how
LeBron's
Twitter
nasty.
works.
Oh,
I will
okay,
say,
so-
I will say, LeBron has to run his social media because I ain't seen that nigga post with a book in years. Ain't post with a book in years. Ever since, this nigga LeBron is always on the first page. That nigga abandoned books. He doesn't
He
read books
said, I
now.
don't even read no more.
It's audio books only.
So another part of the conversation is that they have a 2K24 cover with a WNBA player on there.
I heard about that. I didn't see it though.
And she also has a signature shoe, but they went ahead and they went with Sabrina Ionescu, New York Liberty player.
Okay.
I'm
not mad at the pick.
This is Caitlin Light, low-key.
Super
light,
marketable.
super.
Yeah, I'm not
Super
mad at the
marketable.
pick because she's more familiar with the NBA fandom at this point in time, especially 2K niggas who consider it in the shooting contest.
Yo, that's racist, Damo. Yo, I hate this.
Wait.
No, Damo's marketable, man.
I just
super
caught
marketable.
That. Oh,
Damo's
no.
nasty.
Super safe. Represents what the WNBA is. You
So
know,
this her sixth shoe.
Get him out.
Apparently, her shoe is fire too, though. Her shoe is like a Kobe, low key. That's what they said.
We're gonna take the woman that's a good representation of the game and has a shoe, or we gonna take the Juggle Bunny with no shoe.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
this is crazy. All right, this is crazy.
All right, so get this guy out of here.
Let me read her resume as far as it pertains to the WNBA. Now she got drafted in 2020. She didn't make the All-Star game one of these. 2-time WNBA All-Star, all WNBA second team, WNBA 3-point shootout champion. And that is her WNBA resume.
Yeah, this is a situation where
I like it.
Where either you go Damo's side and it's the wrong side. Don't be on Damo's side. You could call it racism, you call it racism, or what I think happened. It's just right place, right time for what's her name, Caitlin? Right place, right time.
It's white place, white time. Sage,
oh
I feel
my
it.
God.
Hey, say it
White
again.
place,
Put it
white
back.
time. Yeah.
No, bro. She got
right.
notoriety.
Say.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
White place.
This gaslight. You know what y'all did? Fuck that. Fuck this topic. You know what you just did now? Now they clipped you. Now they clipped you, milkman. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said it. You
I'm in
shouldn't
the
have
white
said
place,
that.
white
The
time.
White place, white time. All right, bro.
Omar, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
can't
man.
wait for Omar to see that.
Oh
Listen.
my God.
What's her name? Danielle Taurasi just hit 10K points. First woman to do that. White woman, by the way. At least perceived white. She white passes.
10,
and right after,
10,000.
10,000 points. First woman in WNBA history get 10,000 career points. And now they give another milk woman, another bag of milk that deserves it. The cover, she has her shoe. When did that shoe come out?
That shit came out this came out this month or some shit like
Goddamn
August
right
or
it did.
something.
Goddamn
Stop,
right.
Stop.
Goddamn right.
Stop.
I think
You
I
know
said
what it
her
is,
name
man.
wrong. What's her
Come on.
name?
It's Sabrina, but I'm telling you,
I
like the
called her
play
ass
style.
Caitlin.
And even if it's not about her,
Oh, she
let's
didn't
talk
even come
about-
out yet. It's September 1st.
Hey, and if it's not her, it's Breonna Stewart. Let's talk about it. If it's not white, it's not right in the WNBA. What do you think the W stands for in WNBA?
All right.
It's the WNBA. The niggas don't stop. I don't know what to tell
It
you.
makes sense. It just makes sense.
What comes first in WNBA? The W or the N? Exactly.
Yo. You gotta be at the white place at the white time. I get it, man. No, I understand.
I don't
Sage.
even want to continue.
Nah, you started.
Nah. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm not adding on to this. It's Joe over, bro. We're good.
Is Joe the new Mo? I ain't never heard that. What the fuck?
No, bro. Y'all ain't never heard. I'm trying to be young and hip, bro. Y'all ain't never heard the Joe over
Young?
shit?
Yeah. Yo,
Joe.
I thought that was a Joe Biden
Yeah, shout out to my man Nimbus. He know what I'm talking about. Man. This is Joe over, bro.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up. Soul's about to come out from the Philippines. What up, Joe?
Yo, have y'all seen these Soul's Instagram pictures? Everything. It's a Zai.
Zibing for real.
He put numbers behind it too. That shit is nasty. I think he went from like the beach to the balcony. He said Zibe too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yo, what's wrong with this thing?
We got him.
That nigga, follow Souls on Instagram, bro. Soul's living it up.
I'm so mad about how that became a thing. He just randomly says this shit in Austin. We zibing. We trying to zibe.
Yeah, right.
And
the
kept it up.
And kept it up. Crazy.
he randomly says, yo, we just trying to zibe. And kept saying it. He was like, I'm gonna force it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's just stuck. It's stuck.
And, hey, it's stuck for real.
He got Zoshin. I ain't gonna lie.
Zoshin is wild.
Let me read some of these. For $4.99, Black says, to the nigga trying to chase a bag, get in the refinery business. Get your API in 2 years. Pay raise is $40 an hour. I'm 22 as well, my brother. What's the refinery? Is this the nigga that's the welder?
Probably. No, I got you, gang. I got you. You need some real income? Listen, all you got to do is save up your money, buy a vending machine.
Oh.
Is this nigga talking about oil?
The nigga said go find oil. What the fuck?
This nigga said get into the oil business?
You trying to chase the bag?
Okay,
find oil.
BP? What the fuck? Nigga want you to be Shell gas station. Yo, that's so crazy. Jones of Art for $5 says, how do you guys deal with burnout from work? I'm too exhausted to enjoy my hobbies, but the job pays well, so I don't quit.
When you burn out like this, you don't need no sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. What's burnout type shit?
Yeah. This is a weird question for me because this is like one of my biggest struggles. Because I don't fucking know. I kind of like do what Damo said, but literally, I just keep working, and then one of these days, I just like wake up and I'm just like, no. And I just don't do anything. And it's like, I guess this is my way. By default, I'm relaxing. Everybody in real life calls me a fucking workaholic because, like, I'll get on the game, join the share screen, and record videos and shit like that. And then I don't even fucking drop them. I'm a weirdo. But, like, I'll record videos, make thumbnails just for the videos not even to exist. I'm working all the fucking time. I just don't work smart. But that's besides the point. How do you deal with it? I guess just recognize that you're getting burnt out and try to make a selected time slot in advance. Maybe I don't know. This is my weakness. I'm not the right one.
Nah. Sage,
I'm not the right one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. 99% of the time, Sage, that would be great advice. But this is the 1% of the time it's not. Beat your meat. That's all you gotta do. Whenever you feel whenever you feel overworked, whenever you feel like, man, I am pooped. Drain yourself. You won't be pooped no more.
Yo, stop.
Pull it up. No, fuck that. Pull it up. He won't be cute. Pull it up. Pull up Zybe 4.
Zybe 4, man.
So that's like an album. Zybe 4 out now.
Zybe 4 out now.
What's it called? If you exhausted from work, keep working. I don't know what to tell. Man need to be man.
You beat your meat, nigga. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey,
spank that monkey. Choke the chicken.
Let me refresh my page. I got
torture that tip.
Instagram. Open up the Instagram. It's a demon on the timeline.
What are you talking about? He just kept going. I'm not even gonna laugh. This nigga kept going. Heard like 5 different animals. Nigga got a zoo down there.
Hey, what y'all do when y'all accidentally pop into somebody's live and they only got one person in there?
Oh shit! Yeah,
but now it's you.
No. I wave. No, I waved and leave.
Hey, this shit her. Oh, hey, what's up, Doc?
Gone.
Damn. I'd be tapping the notification. I'd be like, I ain't your fucking fan. I'm gone, and I'm unfollowing you.
Oh, we gotta talk about that too. Sean O'Malley's a wild dude. Zybe 3.
Zybe 4.
Yo, this nigga is just going for one. I hate this nigga.
He probably at the same beach, just different part of it. Zybe 4.
I wanted to get into hot take of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? We'll do it. Yeah, I'll include my hot take in this shit.
Okay.
Oh, he actually came to work out. I should went to the gym. Damn, hot take of the week. Oh, that's the wrong button. The fuck? There's too many buttons. Damo.
I said this one in the space earlier, and this is my hot take. It might be biting because I know Omar said this before, but have kind of a different approach on it. Hip hop is actually dying.
Oh shit!
And it's because of the fans. Hip hop isn't dying because of the oversaturation, the lazy production, or labels, taking advantage type shit. It's because of the fans. Niggas' attention spans are way too short. Niggas genuinely don't care about the music, and I'm not talking about from a quality standpoint. Even the shit that you think is good, you don't care about it enough to push the legacy and keep the conversation going. An album will drop, and after 2 weeks, no one's talking about it. You might be listening to a song or two from it, but genuinely, no one's talking about the album no more. Uzi album came out, came and went. In my circles, Travis album came out. I said this in the space earlier. Travis album came out around the time we was at DreamCon. Who's talked about Travis album since we came from DreamCon? There's been no conversations for real. There might have been light conversations, but for the most part, there's been no conversations on it. No, the XXL list, niggas just didn't care. Not even enough to unanimously hate it or unanimously love it. Niggas just didn't care about the list. And we've had it for the last 3 years. Niggas have been saying, I don't know X, Y, and Z on the list. But at least motherfuckers still was just like, nah. I actually hate this list. This list is awful. Or, nah. This shit's actually good. Now, niggas don't care. And people are hyping up Drake's album tonight. I guarantee you, it's going to be just like Her Loss. Nigga, it's going to come out. It's going to have a hot song or two. And motherfuckers aren't gonna talk about it for real. It's just gonna fade away into the realm of discography. We know for these people. People are bringing up numbers right now. I'm not arguing numbers. I'm not saying niggas aren't selling albums. I'm not saying people aren't buying albums or streaming albums. The conversation about this shit has died. People don't talk about it. People don't care about it. You might listen to it in silence. And you might just listen to music, support your favorite artists, and that's it. But niggas don't care. There was a point in time where if Lil Wayne dropped, niggas actually, did you hear Lil Wayne's new song? When was the last time someone asked you, did you hear a song or hear something from an artist? Think about that. You internally, not, I seen some. No. When was the last time your friends and you sat down and y'all was like, did you actually hear Yeat's new EP, new song? Niggas don't do that. Niggas don't do that no more for real. Unless you're a hardcore fan, the casuals aren't doing that. So yeah, rap actually, and I was the person saying rap isn't dying, it's in a good place. It actually is dying, and I blame the fans.
I agree with like a good 60% what you said. I don't think it'll ever die. That's my disagreement there. I don't think it ever will die, so I can't therefore say it's dying. But I've always said the fans are the main reason. I even watched a video about a couple of artists who were essentially one album wonders, but who were like one album wonders in the sense of, my bad, that's not even the right terminology. Let me start it over. I just watched a video not too long ago about artists who were on timing and then they dropped one bad album and the world treated them like shit. I think that's more a problem than anything you've mentioned, even more problem than just not talking about the album. As chat was crying out, they'll still sell. I think people are still listening to the music. I don't think they even have to talk about it. But yeah, I think the idea that if Trav drops a trash album, you'll get rid of him is insane. It's just so dumb. I think in this generation as well, and granted, sometimes it's a skill issue, but there are situations where all it takes is a meme. Like Chance the Rapper, prime example of it. Half the people that think that new album was bad, and I'm not saying it was good. I listened to it and I did not like it. But a lot of people didn't even hear it. They just remember the I love my wife meme. And that nigga career, I'm not saying is over. Obviously, we're talking about him right now, but it's clearly like not on the same trajectory. The same thing with Piano G. The same thing with Roddy Ricch, to where now it's just funny to literally tune into his IG live and then tune out the second you hear music. I seen that video go viral. So the second shit gets memed, that's when shit dies. I think it is a fan issue here. Omar would argue skill issue more. I disagree with that, but I won't ever say it's gonna die. It's dying because I don't think it's ever gonna die. So,
buddy, dying and dead are definitely two different things. Something being dead is different than something visibly dying. Some shit could die slow. the decline is dying. When something starts to decline from its pinnacle, from its plateau, that would be dying. Something dead is at the end and it's halted. Disco died, but there's shit that's dying. So I don't. It's a difference.
Yeah, there is. I did want to mention this though. There is some level of skill issue when it comes to this generation of rappers. And it's not even skill. It's a work ethic thing. It pisses me off. Even when you're an underground rapper, hell, even if you just wanted to become a rapper. These niggas that act like they're Drake and they're not Drake piss me off. These niggas that don't drop albums or get that one hit, then wait 2 years, like trying to tease the shit, bro. Stop. the nigga YoungBoy gave you the medal on what to do in 2020. Just keep going. Just keep fucking dropping. But for some reason, niggas want to tease the audience and have them wait. And I understand that's part of the game. I'm not a rapper. But when niggas do that shit and then the album flops, like as I just mentioned, now your career really over. Because with YoungBoy, he drop a trash track tomorrow. He's dropping a good one Friday. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
That be labels though. That be my fault, Warren. I'm gonna let you go.
It do be labels, and I don't know.
That be labels.
I don't know.
That be labels halting niggas releases because you'll have a fucking label where you have 5 fucking artists and you have one guy drop and you have like a schedule of drops and where you're going to put this marketing dollars and who's going to get pushed around this time in this quarter. So a nigga can drop a hot song. Like if they have somebody scheduled to drop first and a nigga drops something super hot, they might have it set up to where 3 more people have to drop their projects, their EPs, their songs before he drops again. But they weren't anticipating this nigga to drop the hottest song of the summer. So now you're in the fall and the winter time and niggas is like, yo, where the fuck is at? But they have it scheduled for him to come back in the spring and next summer. So that do be a lot of labels. Now, independent artists, I don't know what y'all excuses is. You niggas
that's mainly who I'm talking about. The ones that literally just dropped the classic, no, not signed, and then you're just like, you're gonna wait 3 years for the next one. Why?
I'll say this. What's it called? I actually do think it's safe to park it at dying, because dying in this context, I guess, means that we've reached the pinnacle and we're coming down from the pinnacle, which I think is a fair assessment. Like, I know people wouldn't take that, but pinnacle being the hottest selling, hottest trending, hottest charting, everybody's biting from it. This is what people are putting their money and their dollars into. Form of music is rap, and we are not there anymore. Like, we're just not there anymore. So that's fine. And then 2, I told Damo in Space, and I ain't gonna lie, again, niggas need to reread that shit that Coily Ray reposted from that editor. The name of the game now is to get a single or 2 on your album and then keep it pushing. Album cuts, that shit don't matter. The nowadays, deep one, right? No, that shit don't matter. Only thing that's gonna survive in a month is the single, and that's if the single is good. Only thing that people are gonna be talking about is the single. That's if the single is good. So nobody cares about that other shit.
That's a recent change too. Like even with YoungBoy to bring him back up, like there's some people that will still remember AA YoungBoy 2 being an album that didn't have a lot of misses. But nowadays, you right, like in his latest new projects, niggas can't name more than 2 songs off of them shits, but they know 30 days straight I ain't slept 2 to 3. So it's crazy. So yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I ain't even necessarily going a tangent with there. I hear that shit. That's tough.
I think we definitely lost that one. But Sage,
ain't got stormed out. All right, so one that's not gonna have much engagement, especially with Damo not being here, but I'm gonna just get my one off and move the fuck on to the next topic. I'm not gonna lie, the Weeb of the pod, it's gonna get a little weeby here. Dragon Ball is actually becoming underrated now. I die by it. Look, you niggas have pushed the limit over and over and over and over and over. So now it's actually an underrated anime. I'm even going that far. I think niggas have clipped up Super and GT to the point where now it's like, okay, you're talking about the 2 worst iterations of the series, but you ignore the best parts of the series. You ignore you niggas don't even understand the main character. You think he's just a dumb punch man. Not to promo on my own video, but spoiler alert, he's way beyond that. Niggas think Vegeta's just a typical anti-hero, way more complex than that. Niggas think Gohan's just a typical reactionary character, way more complex than that. But all y'all do is you take a clip, 30-second clip of, I don't know, fucking Goku fighting Jiren, and you call the shit mid, and it's just like, I first that fight's not even mid, but if it was, okay, the best arc and the worst version of the series is mid. Ooh, Wazzle talk. Like it's just been corny. Y'all have, I think it's because y'all have lowered the bar so much on so many different levels that now Dragon Ball is genuinely underrated. Genuinely underrated. Yeah, that's all I got. Not, obviously, we're not gonna have a back and forth about it, but yeah, for the comment section, I'll be in this comments. Let's have a debate. Get personal. I'm just gonna ignore you. But yeah, let's have a talk about it because I think it's genuinely becoming underrated. Genuinely.
I can agree with that. Just off the simple fact that as things age, people, especially younger people who weren't around for that time, start to skew how shit was viewed. And honestly, I don't know what it's about, but we made it acceptable for like these conversations to be had about people who didn't live in that time period and of that, you know, era. So like there'll be a space on Twitter about, yo, 1970s cinema was terrible. The movies in 1970s was bad. You'll go in there and everybody is like, the oldest person in there is like born in 91.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I guess, you know, you can have that conversation, but I'm gonna pull the age card. I'm gonna pull the age card. So I would honestly think a lot of the people having these takes on like Dragon Ball are young, like hella young. Like, or maybe they're consuming newer Dragon Ball.
Yeah, they're consuming. I'm sorry to cut you off. They're consuming the latest major contribution and consumption, and it's not a diss to them. They're legends. Probably the Dragon Ball Abridged series. For those that don't know, it was a parody series, but they didn't go too far off of the original script. They just parodied the characters. So you think Goku's stupid punch man? They literally made Goku a stupid punch man. You think Gohan's just the innocent kid who gets angry at moments in time? They literally did that as well. Over time, they matured their own series because they fell in love with their own show. They matured their own series and they made it more complex as well. But a lot of tropes from that parody have quite literally affected the interpretation of the actual show. And I feel like, unfortunately, that has affected it as well. However, that is, and then trust me, this ain't even PC stage. I fucking love what they did. I'm not putting too much fault on them at all, though, because them motherfuckers was on time, and that was huge contribution.
I don't like this comment from DT. I hate how Omar act like he 46 when he would have went to school with most niggas in chat. First of all these people that I be talking about, I am like much older. I think niggas forget. I'm 27 now. Like, I just turned 27. I'm older than niggas now. But even when people my age have these conversations, like I've been in them conversations, and I've said this to Damo before too. Like sometimes we be having conversations about we'll have like something about like the LGBTQ or trans people or something like that. And some nigga will be like, yeah, man, trans people feel as if, and then I say to Damo, like, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't not one trans person in here, and don't nobody know anybody trans. How this nigga is talking about how they feel when nobody in this conversation is from that group or whatever. That shit seems crazy to me, but we do it all the time. I mean, we truly do it all the time. So
yeah, everybody partakes in it. I'm not saying I've never done anything hypocritical. I don't think I'm a hypocrite, but everybody partakes in a little bit of hypocrisy, unfortunately.
Hypocrite. Let me get mine off. I got two.
Go ahead, gang.
Man, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. I was breaking the fourth wall for some dudes about the podcast,
right,
about just content creation in general, and they got their bubble burst. So I just want to go ahead and put it out right now. I know that people look at the podcast or just content is like super realistic. We have a full show. We have time to dive into every single topic the way that we want to dive into every single topic, talk about the nuance, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
It could be an indictment on the way that we speak. But this show is produced. I know that's crazy to some people. Like, that's my hot take of the week. This show is produced.
Crazy. That's funny though.
And like, people need to understand that and get over it. And what I mean by that is, somebody said on the last pod, the one that you weren't here, they were like, yeah, so-and-so didn't elaborate their points. And I was like, well, did you look at, like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, we talked about that shit for like 40 minutes and it was 6 of us. To be honest with you, I was trying to cut folks off because ain't no way we can really elaborate points.
Mm-hmm.
But they just couldn't accept that as an answer. You can elaborate your points and you don't need that much time. Well, if everybody's countering your point, then it'll never end. But I say all that to say, yeah, we produce the show. We have cutoffs in some conversations. Some conversations we let go a little bit longer. Somebody makes the topics. Sometimes we produce an argument that we don't necessarily believe just to have a conversation. We produce this show, man. I don't know what to tell niggas. That's a hot take because I didn't realize so many people didn't know that. But yes, we do produce this show.
Yeah, so I've broken that fourth wall several times on my own streams as well. Not foreign to doing that. I haven't done it in a long time though, but not foreign to doing that, giving niggas the real sauce behind some things. Never going over the top. I say that to say I've said several times about, especially when I was going through my hate comment arc, I 100% would say I think the issue is I don't have a character on the podcast. And I'm not saying everybody is over here literally acting like a dummy type shit, but like everybody plays their role, bro. I don't know how to tell you that. And I think for me personally, I was just the nigga on camera. And a lot of people appreciate it being the nigga on camera, where it's just like, okay, he's like the relatable one, I guess, or something like that. But everybody, like, if everybody was literally just a nigga on camera, hypothetically, the podcast wouldn't work. I'm not trying to disappoint you. I'm not trying to make you feel like anytime I have a take or I'm passionate about something that I'm lying. I don't mean it. Same thing for Damo, same thing for Omar, same thing for Souls. But I mean, any content creator ever will probably just harp this and or beg for us to shut the fuck up. It's literally just a thing. Like your funniest creator does things intentionally. Moments where I guess the episode y'all got cut off, there's moments during this podcast where I knew, all right, I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. I know I ramble a lot, doing it right now. But at some point I'm gonna have to shut the fuck up because we got like 5 other topics to do. Like you said, we got to condense this shit in 2 hours and 30 minutes, if not a lot less. We prefer a lot less. When we do 2 hours 30, we literally be backstage.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes red as hell right now.
Like that's what I be saying. So this shit be chopped, and everybody's not gonna get their shit off. Someone's gonna look like they got hoed. Someone's gonna look like they dick riding. I ain't gonna lie. For all the hate comments you see, I know you see the comments talking about, hey, bro, these niggas just be following no more. So it's like sometimes shit gonna go down that way, and that's not what's happening.
You know which one that killed me is when they be like, I swear to God, nobody ever challenges Omar on his points. And I was like, I mean, I hear you, but boy, if we challenge literally
the
every
pod would
single
not
point,
end because Omar wouldn't stop talking. I'm an argumentative ass nigga. Every time me and Damo get into it, have you ever noticed how long those segments be? Those are your genuine ones right there. If we did that for every topic, I'm not gonna lie. It would be this because me and Omar would not shut the fuck up.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, niggas got better. Niggas got better because at one point in time, I can't remember what it was. One point in time, we cut off the cameras. Like we ended the stream and was like, "Yo, bro, that was so fucking long of a podcast." But it was one time where like niggas was really trying to like, all right, let's let somebody elaborate on their points. And I feel like it probably was Damo. I don't know, but Damo was like, okay, I see that point. But what about this one? and did that probably like 16 times. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I probably partook in that one because that sounds like me.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, and they don't understand too. Because if we present this shit to Mark gonna be like, all right, it's 2 long ass clips. Y'all talked about 2 topics for an hour each.
That's another thing, man.
2 long ass clips.
Yo, for the short formers, that's the first time seeing the pod. First of all, hi. Second of all, you know how pissed you'd be if instead of all the uploads, it just 1 hour video. Now you, in hindsight, might appreciate it, but you wouldn't. You're gonna see 2 little uploads from this podcast. It with just 2 videos in its entirety that you might as well just watch the full podcast at that point. Fuck out of here, bro. It's produced. I'm not gonna say stage is kind of crazy, but people do things intentionally on platforms. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. When Kai gets sturdy, it's intentional. When like when Aiden does gay shit, it's intentional. Like it's
but you
all
know
this
what's
shit is
funny? I think that's why like Kai ran into some of the issues that he saw when he went to New York. Is because niggas saw like a Kai reaction. And they was like, oh shit, in real life, he's actually like that. So when I meet him, he's like that. And not saying that there's a time where he could be like that, but he wasn't like that day. So then they ran up on him and was like, Kai, Kai, look at me. And they thought he was gonna be like, and Kai was like, yo, stop.
What are you doing?
Please. Are you on a light switch? The light bulb? Get down. Get the fuck down. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh. Somebody said, does this apply to takes in spaces? No, honestly, but that's why I fuck with like space. That's why I be telling people come to spaces, come to the Discord or whatever. Cause I'll sit down and have like a full, thorough conversation with you in those two platforms. But if we on here, bro, we got some time limits.
I say, if like imagine on one of them, imagine on the segment. What's that segment you and Damo hate? Oh, the Warriors thing. You know how genuinely long that argument could have went if it wasn't produced.
Oh no. You know which one for real? The Lil Wayne pivot one.
You want to know how I know that's not a should've? What we do in Discord? Like hours, chat, literal hours. We are in that bitch, just the four of us. I think Click joined at some point, just shutting it up, bro.
That shit happened 3 times or some shit like that.
3 times for like 4 hours each, dog. We can be talking about it right now. Like, no, bro.
That Lil Wayne pivot one would have been part 1 of the pod. Then Thursday would have been a part 2. Then the next Monday would have been a part 3. Hey, we're back, man. We're talking about Lil Wayne's pivot again. We're gonna lose everybody.
We need to pivot from Wayne. Fuck.
I'm opting out of this conversation. The other one that I wanted to say, and this isn't really a hot take. I had to talk about this while we're here. So last week we talked about, or Monday, we talked about that Sexy Red clip with Lil Yachty.
Okay.
Where he said, what's the craziest thing that happened to you? And she said that she had gotten raped and they laughed it off and was like, we kind of meant a different story, whatever.
Okay.
So we, of course, did the clip and then the video went out, and these are some of the comments that we got. Specifically this one. I just want to address this one. Won't lie, I honestly say she's in the wrong more for saying that she got raped on the podcast. Whether you're asked a question or not, you don't bring that shit up on someone else's podcast. Everyone knows that shit is a no-go. What I just want to say to him is, man, I've never been so close to blocking somebody from being able to comment on our platform and then just justifying it later if it ever came back to, bite me. That is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not in the place in the space to let people know when and where they can voice their traumas, especially if they feel comfortable enough to do it anyway. The woman was great. And she felt comfortable enough to stay it on the podcast. There's no way that you could find her more wrong than Lil Yachty or anything like that. That shit is insanely weird. Don't know if you'll see this, buddy, but it's fuck you. And if you respond to this, I will block you. So straight like that. I ain't
Omar, what I was trying to say. No. You could.
Yeah.
I've fucked the NPC thing because that's typical of me to say. I say this, man. Sometimes you all overthink or comment just to be devil's advocate, or to the creator, to the tweet or whatever, bro. Don't always hit like how you think. I just want sometimes, and I do this sometimes when I reply to a comment on my own channel, and then I'll literally delete or edit it. Imagine yourself saying that tomorrow. Like, imagine you waking up and seeing that you typed that and thinking, yup, that's valid. And then what's fucked up is on YouTube, motherfuckers be liking their own comment too. Guarantee that like is his. And it's just like, so you self-approved of that. All right, bro. Like that's just weird publish, bro. Weird publish.
Yeah. I just it's a double down fuck you. And it's fuck you forever. I ain't gonna lie. And anybody who thinks like you.
Yeah, I'm all about niggas getting their shit off. I know y'all be thinking I'm on y'all ass like that. Nah, get your shit off. I'm corny. You want to come on stage, even cook me? Fine, whatever. But sometimes y'all go too hard to say some weird shit, bro. Y'all go too hard, bro. Just stay down. It was easy, bro. I don't even know the situation, but off of the debriefing, she got comfortable enough on a platform to speak to it in person to somebody. Cameras on or off, nigga. Let her cook. What the fuck?
I want to read this one from Izzy, and then I think there's some super cashes as well. Izzy says for $20.
He's on fire. He's heating up.
Well, that's backwards. Hey y'all, it's my birthday tomorrow. $20, or I'm turning 20. Any advice on no longer being a teenager and having to start being an actual adult?
I'm not even gonna have a think piece on this. I'm gonna just say it's gonna be the weirdest age of your life. Enjoy it. 20 is gonna be the weirdest age of your life, but enjoy it. It's also gonna be fun.
Yeah, 20 is I don't know if that's everywhere, but you can't buy like tobacco products if you're not 21, right? Where you are?
Yeah, I think no. I think no. I want to say no. Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Well, yeah. 20 is like low key one of those is a useless age.
Yeah, you're gate kept from a lot of shit, especially in America. You're gate kept from a lot of shit, but you can still like do shit an 18-year-old can do. And you're kind of around 18-year-olds, but you're at the age where it's like, do I want to still really be caring about 18-year-olds? So it's a weird age. 20 is literally the weirdest age to me. You'll have fun though.
Yeah, I ain't go. Oh, I will say this: at 20, I ain't gonna lie. Any friends that you have in high school, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, it's literally like I was just there with y'all, but now it's like it's again. I don't.
Don't go back.
Yeah,
don't go back.
Yeah, I don't.
You if you're 20, like you probably had like what sophomore, freshman friends, and they turning 18 and stuff like that. Now it's you can't hang out with them. You cannot hang out with them.
It's so tough, bro.
When you graduated high school?
2017.
17. So what if somebody was like, oh yeah, Greg from class of 15.
Damn, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Party.
Not good, man. Greg. Oh no, bro.
Greg
was a bucket fool.
Yeah.
Gave me a ride home one time.
And now he work at Taco Bell.
Now I'm pulling up on him. I'm working. I got a big boy job, insurance desk. Him. I got your order. Oh fuck. Oh, not Greg.
He can't come to the party.
Damn.
That's honestly weird as fuck.
It's so tough
that this grown ass man is at this 18-year-old party. And he trying to fuck some. No cap.
That'd be the kill. Yeah. I mean, we've had first-hand experience of that in Texas. But that'd be the kill, man, when this is like, damn, you can't even go here, bro. Like they'll let me pass and I'm 20. They ain't letting your ass pass.
E3 down for $2 says, who's your GB? I know he meant QB. Is that what he meant?
I hope so. If this is a slander term, don't start it. Your corner called your quarterback a running back. That's all. Rest of the case dismissed. But Pickett is definitely Kenny. The Mitch era is over. It's Kenny. I'm not even gonna act like the Steelers are that good. I just think, again, I'm from the DMV, so y'all won't never understand how annoying these niggas
are. And then last one from here. Sage, I'm from PG. Lamar is damn near Jesus in B More.
He damn near Jesus in PG. He damn near Jesus in Anne Arundel and motherfucking Largo. He Montgomery. Any fucking Waldorfians even like that. That nigga is him up here, bro. I'm telling you. Like, and he's a hell of a football player, but it's just it get bad. Y'all won't understand. I'm not gonna keep saying y'all won't understand. I'm gonna shut up. But it's really bad up here. I promise you. Even the Baltimore fans will say, "Yeah, we be wilding. It's bad up here."
Last thing before we get up out of here.
But he's from here, so I mean,
there was a bunch of football stuff that I wanted to cover with both of y'all because that Johnny Manziel thing, and then apparently they did an untold on the Florida University of Florida with Aaron Hernandez and Tebow and Cam Newton and shit like that. But I want to talk about I want that to be when Damo's back. But this one.
When I got pregnant with our third child, Josh met someone and they became very, very close. And it came out that he was having an inappropriate relationship with her.
Okay.
And I was pregnant. That felt like the rug had been pulled out from underneath me.
Oh, shit.
Half of me was like, I'm not going to have this baby despite you. The other half of me was like, I have to save my family. I can't bring in another child because there's all this chaos going on and this is the right thing to do. And then
it's like
it was extreme. I did it at home with a pill. It was very painful.
Okay, trigger warning. Apparently she has an abortion. This is my first time seeing this.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? This
Took a turn.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at this shit. I'm just like, was not ready.
Yeah, you
All right.
laugh. No,
Yeah.
but what's it called? Apparently, she's extremely emotional, as we're seeing, because it is an emotional, traumatic thing. Apparently, this whole time his face is just straight, and he looks low-key irritated.
Oh my god!
And then the doctor gave me Percocet, and then I got addicted to Percocet. And I crashed my car in a tree a block away from our house. Like, it was just a terrible, terrible time.
That's part one.
Oh.
Cheated, got an abortion. She got addicted to Percocets, crashed her car. It's part one.
That's rough, buddy.
Part one.
Crying out for help, you know what I mean, with the Percocet, and then
Look at his face.
seeking someone who would hold
that nigga's
fucking
stoic.
space for me outside of our marriage, but knowing that that wasn't right, but I just wanted someone to hold some space for me.
I mean, this is the thing. It's like, how do we carry all this forward with us? Like, whether we have to carry it or whether we can leave it behind, or what? That's how I feel. I'm like, what do we do with this stuff?
What's your marriage advice for them, Sage?
So she cheated, had to get an abortion, and the Percocet thing. So what would I advise them to do? Fuck. How long they've been married? I mean, I guess you wouldn't know. If they've been married for a long time. Fuck.
Nigga, they don't have to be together, okay?
Fuck yeah, I'm like, fuck. They're not gonna want to hear it right now. Ain't the time to pull it. It's too much trauma and pain going on to do all that. But I think after some healing, heal each other. Then after some time, you probably just gotta chalk that, because y'all ain't never gonna. I'm too young. So I'm too young, ain't had a hug since second grade, maybe immature, corny, whatever the fuck. I can't get past it. I wouldn't be able to get past all that shit, considering especially if I cheated too, then I just think it's chalked at that point. Just GG's, still have love for each other. It ain't have to be the worst breakup of all time, but yeah, y'all probably can't get past those. That's a lot. Now, if you somehow during the healing process everybody's good, then I guess you push through, but that's some Disney Channel shit. So yeah, nah, it's probably cooked.
Pushing through that is some white people stuff. I will say that though.
I go. I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm not trying to get, not trying to get packed up. I just seen this woman bust into tears about the shit. I just don't. You can love somebody but not be with them, and I think this is a textbook example of it. Cause I probably could.
I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know why they keep forcing it either. Just go ahead. And maybe you know what? Nah, I was gonna say maybe it's for the kids, but if your answer is to continue to do stuff like that to each other,
right? Yeah.
Nigga said she got addicted to drugs and crashed her car, and so while she's actively addicted to drugs, he just kind of was there. You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck, whoa, man. I'm just thinking about all the toxic relationships I've heard about, And I'm just like, not that they pale in comparison. Some people get toxic around here, but it's still like staying. Bro, get out, bro. Like y'all are hurting each other. I'm just thinking you definitely got a divorce because y'all are gonna hurt each other again, and clearly y'all not built to suffer through that. So.
Nah, that's a fucking fact. Let's bring up, two people.
Oh my god, a Q&A.
Hey, how y'all feel about my face? I shaved it off. I got the mustache now.
Bezos, are you here?
You did shave, but hold on. Zybe 5?
We don't even talk this Zybe shit. This shit.
Yeah, he's done.
Anyway, but yeah,
the camera's off, gang.
I shaved my
Stephanie.
face down.
Okay, what's your
what's up, gang?
Three things, bro. I saw that season of that show. She was bugging the entire time. He was giving up valid points, and she was going nuts. I was like, yeah, you don't.
There's more context. Oh man.
Yeah, there's a lot more context other than that. She was bugging.
Okay.
Secondly, I just want to say hi. I haven't been around the Discord in a minute. I haven't said hi to you guys.
Nigga said, hey.
What's
good, bro?
Thirdly, it was I watched the last pod yesterday. I was listening to the pod from I think Monday, and y'all were talking about the Sexy Red situation. And the one thing that that was in my head, and I wanted to say it out loud. Okay, this is crazy.
Go ahead, bro. Ask your question.
Go ahead, bro. Finish your thought.
Y'all were just like being. I thought y'all were being obtuse. Is that when, let's say y'all having a random conversation, right? And then you're joking around, and then someone just drops like a trauma on you, this out of the blue. My first instinct is like I'm gonna have a shock laugh. Like I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm just shocked. Like,
let me play it for Sage.
All right, bet. Yeah, let me see. Y'all, you know my body, twin. I'll let you know. Would I laugh or could I understand the laugh? Hey, why you had to make it gay? What's up with you?
Yeah, how was that gay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just you know my body.
Yeah. That's like Mo. That's like Mo.
Where I'm from, that's crazy.
Oh Lord, where are you from? What street you from?
Shut the fuck up. This nigga lives in the same city. Talk about where I'm from.
This is crazy.
First of all, and I'm looking for the clip, but you got a mustache like a police officer.
You do. You got the Michael Kelso stash.
I'm sorry that my beard was not that good, so I shaved it off.
Travis Kelce looking ass nigga.
It's right there. That's right there. Shit. Now I'm not saying I got a lot of hair, but it's right there. You ain't shave it off, nigga.
Sage, you have no facial hair. You got a chin strap. That's barely a chin strap.
You don't it? Half your chin strap not even connected.
I apologize.
You know what I say? How you got 2 layers of stash on your shit? You got a thick mustache and a skinny beard, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bro, my beard's thick though. I shaved it off like a week ago, bro. It's going back. Chill off me, bro.
Stop playing, bro.
Chill, bro.
Okay.
Can you tell us like the craziest things ever happened to you?
Crazy shit. And it's gonna stay between us.
I got raped before.
Oh my god.
That's the craziest thing that ever happened to me.
Maybe something a little under that.
Okay,
maybe something.
let's go.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know. Like
maybe something.
Shootout.
There we go. Shootouts.
There we go. High speed.
That's
more.
I see.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Wait. I'm sorry.
That nigga spun the laugh back. All right, that's kind of crazy.
The
laugh back is crazy.
That is bad.
That is unfortunate.
It's not something we should speak on.
Yeah. Okay.
But the shootouts and stuff. Wow. You have done a lot of things.
Yeah, I have.
And now you're a big rapper.
What was the conversation going?
The way they try to end that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
They ended it terribly.
And this is something I've learned, and I've gotten the criticism of good YouTuber, shitty podcaster, and I could even see that. I've learned, if you fuck up, just admit it. Like trying to act like he didn't fuck up to the point where he was so discombobulated he forgot what he originally asked. He done tried to. So you're successful. Like, all right, bro, you fucked up, you laughed, you had a shock laugh, fine. But when you're trying to act like it didn't happen, when you're spinning the laugh back. Now you look crazy. To answer, do I think it was a hindsight shock laugh or was he fucked up? He a little wrong, but You always
He's
feel
wrong for
wrong,
sure,
man.
but I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
you
it was like more of a shock thing, more of like, oh, he.
I see where y'all coming from. Y'all continue to cook that, but it's
Whoa.
a little off. A little off.
At the end of the day, and this is why no matter what anybody says to me, that shit does not matter. Again, shit is produced.
Yeah, he's wrong. Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's wrong.
This
He's
isn't
wrong.
a
They
live
used it as a main clip to
podcast.
promote.
Oh no,
now
no. I'll say this: they didn't use it as a main clip. But if we were recording a podcast and something was said and we handled it wrong, or something crazy was said, just period, point blank in general, whatever you define as crazy,
right?
We would edit it out, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they could have edited it. Yeah,
we just edit it out. Even with the live, we can edit stuff out, but they would just edit it out. The fact that you left it in there lets me know that you got what you wanted from her. And I was telling people this in space earlier. Sexy Red is about to be, and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, but just that's the term. She's about to be slutted out by the industry. She's about to be on every single feature. She's about to be on every single remix. She's about to be on everybody's album. She's about to be on everybody's podcast. Why? Because honestly, she's like, by popularity, polarizing, clicks, engagement, or whatever, right now, she is like top 2-3 hottest rappers in the game.
I expect 2 songs out of her. One with Meg Thee Stallion, one with Cardi B.
Even if
she did Nicki, so that's dead.
Even if she weren't the hottest in the game, I would argue that that's going to be true because she's not. And I don't want to ever assume good and or bad in a person nowadays. I used to assume good, now I just don't assume shit. But her character, what she portrays to social media is like she's just going to tell you straight. She's going to tell you how it is. Yeah. So everybody's going to want that, whether you're looking for it from an authentic standpoint or to try to get some scoop that gets you trending on there. So with that, yeah, I agree. She's going to be everywhere. I don't know if she's the Flash of now or she'll be things in the future, but she about to be very fucking weird for a little bit.
Somebody says she can't do songs with men. I mean, she is. She's about
to, right?
She's nudie. She has a verse with Lil Baby.
Eggplant remix.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't they have the bull jump?
Yeah. She has a song with The Baby, and it's amazing because I've never seen anybody rise like this. And if somebody could remind me, I'll get killed for that one. That'll be my take that I'll get killed for the week. But like, remember, we were here when we started playing Pound Town. Yes. Like when we first started playing Pound Town, nigga, that shit was like February. And between now and February, she's like headlining Drake's tour. That was 6 months ago, bro.
Oh yeah, she is on a Drake and what's his name tour for the rest of the tour. Some crazy shit like that. Hell no. Nah.
Anyway, Omar, when are we gonna have a meetup? Because
Stephanie, get out of here.
Yeah, Mike started clicking it down too.
I know, right? Yo, put your baby nipples away, nigga.
Yeah.
Hello.
So yo.
Hey.
Hey, fan of the pod, love the pod. I just want to kind of circle back to the Sage point because he brought up my thing about Lamar being what was it? Not overrated, but
not overrated. Just he's like everybody fucking like crazy love him type.
I like to say slight slander because I'm a Falcons fan. Sadly, I know. Sorry, Omar, we're in the same boat. That shit sucks. But it's the fact that I understand that Lamar is not like the top quarterback in your eyes, or compared to like 16 teams in AFC. But it's the fact that he's still like a proven quarterback. He's still an MVP, and like his offense was structured for him to basically be like a read option dude. Along with the fact that he didn't have weapons like everybody else. Like Joe Burrow has Chase Higgins, like Josh Allen, which I still think he's unproven. He's just a big body with a fucking strong ass arm.
I'm gonna stop you there. Josh Allen hate getting corny. There's a verse where Josh Allen's a fucking champion. Y'all forget the insane shit Mahomes did to that nigga. Y'all forget that. Like that nigga, it's just normal. That nigga scored in 13 seconds. That nigga Allen had a perfect game. And Mahomes just said, I don't care. I'm sorry, but the Josh Allen hate is getting kind of crazy. But go ahead.
I was about to say, I don't hate Josh Allen. I just think he's just big burly with a fucking cannon.
I'm not talking about you, but go ahead.
I was about to say, I know. I just got to get my point. And then it's like, but he also has Stephan Diggs and fucking Gabe Davis. You know what I'm saying? Jamar. And it's like, I'm not knocking him for it, but it's just in my eyes, if Lamar's a proven quarterback by the league, he's an MVP and all that bullshit, and he's surviving in a system where he doesn't have weapons for real, because we don't see anything besides Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins. If you go and say Hollywood Brown being his best receiver with being 5'10" with iffy hands and fast as shit, I guess. But I mean, it's the fact that I just don't think it's fair to just rank him like. I understand the slander that Ravens fans give, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it's just I don't get it's the hate that he gets that he's not like a top 3 quarterback in at least the AFC. I can still be, but like
I said debatably. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm never gonna give him an argument. Fuck him. But like, I was saying the idea is like I was trying to set the standpoint that you can't talk about the Ravens critically because he's on the team and people treat him like Jesus. And the case in point is there's a genuine argument that you can make. But apparently the world hates Josh Allen way more than I fucking thought. Just ignoring talent as I see, but that's odd. but that's besides the point. But yeah, like literally, you could argue he's not the best in his division. That's not slander. Joe Burrow's just in the division. You could argue he's not the best in the league. That's not slander. Patrick Mahomes is in the fucking league. But for some reason, especially in the area, we know that they take that shit. Yeah, but we still gonna beat the Chiefs. We still gonna whoop the Bengals. And then when you don't do it, now it's, bro, we were healthy. He doesn't have options. You can't set the standard in Laker Nation to take it to basketball. Something where everybody in the pod knows. You can't say something's gonna happen, and then when it doesn't happen, act as if it wasn't supposed to happen. So if you were one of the people that thought LeBron, when he was up 2-1, was gonna beat the Warriors, and then he didn't beat the Warriors, you then can't be like, hey, bro, that shit Mickey, bro, that nigga Steph ain't. Well, I'm sorry, but it's by your logic, it counts. Because you thought the nigga would win 2 more games, and he didn't. I'm not saying that you should have thought that. You were wrong for thinking that. But by all means, you set the standard. Now stay with your standard, bro. But yeah, that's all I'm really saying. In terms of slandering the Ravens, you get that in the Discord. I don't feel like arguing with niggas on the net. I make fun of the Ravens for fun, but over here, I have to be somewhat sensible.
I got you. Well, appreciate it. Just wanted to get my 2 cents out there.
No, I appreciate you, my boy.
Is he bored?
Yes, he's bored.
Yo.
What do you want, so?
I can't say hi? Damn.
Nah, nigga, you were just on the beach with Zod Vibe, like not even 40 minutes ago.
I miss this. Like I miss it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back in, after the next pod, I'll be back.
Workaholic. You have edited your videos. You have them edited. I'm sorry. You have made your thumbnails. You have the scheduled content. Enjoy the fucking vacation.
I am. We're just waiting for the pickup ride, man.
Oh, fucking.
It's coming soon.
Bobby Souls, get out of here.
Out. Yeah, I want to say, yo, get out, bro. This is out of love, my boy. Get out. Enjoy your life. Zybe 6.
I just want to point this out. Pound Town's, and this is the one that like we showed on the podcast to make, to get known and all that stuff. This is February 17th.
Okay, that is meteoric growth. In hindsight, that is insane.
Come on, bro.
That is like, I can't remember the last artist.
Look at where she's doing the music video.
In a Beauty for You type shit. Nah, that is crazy, bro. That is, she got it. She got it.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great episode. Had Sage back. Lost Damo.
Damn. The band cannot be back together ever. Yeah. But I missed the right episode, though. The one nigga without a jump on the right episode. Shit. I missed the right one. I would have been sick. I would have made
6 fucking months ago. All right. Anyway, shouts out to E3 Down. Sponsor of the stream. Shouts out to the 800,000 that was still here. Shouts out to everybody for coming out. We got some big things in the works. Sage, you want to say goodbye to the people?
All right, people. Probably should have said this at the beginning of the pod. I'm gonna be in Discord tonight. Hopefully, whooping niggas in Madden. If y'all draw, I'm leaving. Simple as that. Tag me now, or you got like 10 minutes. Tag me, say me, you ready? Hop into VC. Niggas ain't ready. I'm gone. Follow me on Twitch. Tomorrow, we are gonna continue the Supersonics rebuild with Akeem. You fucking casuals.
Nah, man, it's
Akeem.
It's Aja.
Until he fixes it. Until he fixes it, Aja and Akeem.
This is crazy.
Type shit. And last but not least, I'm recording a video since Dragon Ball was the topic earlier. I'm promoting my Goku video. Just sort by popularity, it blew the fuck up. I know I'm falling off YouTube or whatever, but that video has like 200K, still getting views. So follow that video if you want to get my more in-depth, serious side of that video. I'm going to be dropping the Trunks video real soon. Take care and stay blessed. I'm dying with that opinion that the show is underrated, and y'all didn't even watch OG Dragon Ball. Bye.
Well. Remember the Twitch switch is September 1st. I actually think I'm just gonna start streaming on Twitch going into next week. A lot of shit to set up in OBS, but anyway, until then, we will see you later. Bye guys.
Peace.